Recognizing it.
Okay, so once, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go mute. Boom.
blitz is defined as a sudden, savage attack. It is indeed all this. The theory is simple. Get the quarterback. Get the man.
Getting into the game. He goes across the line. Touchdown, Shasta. Want a piece of that championship? Put it in here.
Football is a rough game and often a cruel one.
Every time you lose, you die a little bit. You die inside, a portion of you. Not all of your organs, maybe just your liver.
A wolf pack is designed as a dominant group or team of animals.
Nobody touched him. Touchdown, Shasta.
Both mean and vicious.
Back to pass, looking all the way down to the end zone. He's got a guy wide open, and it's intercepted in the end zone. What a play. That was a spectacular catch.
A wolf pack exists on Earth to defend their territory.
He came out of nowhere and just leveled the guy.
And to prey upon the weak.
He's looking to pass right over the middle. He's got a guy wide open.
The same play that he scored on before, and he's got a chance to do it again.
This is Shasta High Wolves Division II football.
Touchdown, Shasta.
On the Shasta Sports Network.
And we welcome you to Pleasant Valley High School in Chico tonight. Very important football game. The Vikings here at Pleasant Valley hosting the Shasta Wolves, and there's a lot on stake here. Dan Miller with me here tonight. Dan, welcome to Chico, California.
Oh boy, we are on dangerous grounds here.
You know, I think the biggest theme, well, first of all, let's tell you what's going on here. It is, oh, look at Shasta JV is down 21-7 with 6 minutes left. They're down inside the 5-yard line. They're set to score. I'll make that to 6. So we'll keep you up on that. But here's the theme of the game. For the seniors tonight for Shasta, they have not beaten PV their entire high school career. They've lost to them since they were freshmen. Tonight, they're trying to turn that around. That's a big deal.
That's a big deal for Shasta. I mean, you got number one. The seats are different a little bit now, Shasta being number one, but Huntsaker's not looking at that mentality. He's looking at last year and how they rank.
That's correct.
It's a really good thing for him. He says that his team is really focused, though.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Tonight's football game is brought to you by Everyday Fitness in Reading on Athens Avenue. Go by and see Larry and the crew there. Take a look at their facility. We'll show you some photographs. Oh, that was intercepted in the end zone. We'll show you some photographs of the facility at Everyday Fitness, but they have a great, oh, and then the guy fumbled it. Let's see what they're going to do. They're going to say, oh,
Shasta's got the ball back. Well, how about that?
Well, we'll talk about that later. The folks over at Everyday Fitness, I've known Larry for a long time, and they've got great stuff going on. You should really go see for yourself. They've got nutrition, they've got massage, they've got daycare. They've got all the weights in the world that you would want, all the exercise machines you want in the world. Take a look and tell them the Shasta Sports Network sent you in. That's Everyday Fitness in Reading on Athens Avenue. Tonight we're down here in Chico, and what a ball game that we are shaping up to here, Dan. Shasta High School. Let's just open up some team stats for them real fast, okay, if we can.
Okay.
There we go. So receiving yards per game, 83.1, which is weird. That's got to be off or not updated because, I mean, they had an 83-yard pass play last game.
Yeah, they
against
did.
Enterprise. So rushing yards.
That can't be right.
The average 385 per game.
Let's scroll down here a little bit. Let's look at Ian Garcia's number right now.
Go right ahead.
I mean, he's completions 40 out of 69 attempts for 670 yards.
That's a lot of yardage in the air.
His quarterback rating right now is 118.4%.
Yeah, now let's look at Vinny Smith. His yards per game is 164. He averages 8.3 yards a game, and I will tell you right now that 5 of those yards are with 4 guys on his back.
Well, what I want you to see, Gary, is look at Seth Park with 1,238 yards, Vinny Smith 1,150 yards, and they are, what, 7-1? So that's in 8 games over 1,000 yards. That is impressive right there.
Kind of been heard of, really, for these young guys, but they're poised and they're ready to go tonight here, and they're on a mission. I'm not sure what motivational speech they were given by Coach Hunsaker and Coach Ramage. We'll talk about him in a couple of seconds. But this is, I mean, motivational things that are mental that really will change your game. For instance, I saw Corbin Muckle before the game. They're in the locker room now. I haven't made it out here yet. Not time for that. But I saw him, and I said, Corbin, tonight is your game. You are going to have the best game of your life tonight. And I go, tonight, you are going to be able to tell your grandchildren about this game and what you did.
That's nice. And I talked a little bit with Ian Garcia, the quarterback, and I said, you know, do you go back to when Peyton Manning whether he was with Indianapolis or whether he was with Denver, and he played against the Patriots. And they played like 12 times, and Peyton Manning only won 3 of those. 2 of them he went to the Super Bowl, and 1 of them was the 4th down play that New England did that was just senseless. And those are the only 3 times they have never beaten this Pleasant Valley team, and they need to step up and do it tonight. Tonight is the night.
I will tell you, being here at the Pleasant Valley game, I've done 3 games here over the last 3 years. We did 1 2 years ago, and we did 2, and one of those included the playoff games last year.
We did 3 last year because Chico had to play here too.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about Pleasant Valley specifically.
Pleasant Valley, yes.
This crowd at Pleasant Valley is spirited, and we are set up on the visitor side. We're set up on the Shasta side tonight, and that was by design, that was by choice, and we are going to have a lot of activity around us.
Oh, yes. Well, last year when we were over on that side, we got a lot of dirty looks. I don't want to be over there again. I like it over here in the comfort zone.
They were, they were very nice.
Yes, they were. I was just joking.
Well, we got a few. We certainly got a few, that's for sure. I'm looking at some. I'm trying to call up some team stats here for Pleasant Valley's team, and receiving yards per game. Now this is going to be a difference. They're showing 161 yards per game. That means they throw it a lot. Their rushing yards per game only 75. So the defensive backs, the safeties, linebackers, they're all going to be really super busy, and they all got to be on their game tonight.
Yeah, and it's going to be Tanner Hughes at the helm tonight. He's the quarterback. I mean, 1,200 yards in the air just this season.
Yeah, get this kid. He's 6'4", 195 pounds, and he's only a junior.
He's only a junior. I mean, he's got a long ways to go. But their rushing stats, their biggest rusher right now is Rhodes.
I know.
And Rhodes he's their running back, and he's got 376 yards this season.
Wow, Shasta primarily a running team, but they've got Ian Garcia, whose arm is like on fire this year. So that's going to be interesting to see how an offense and defensive positive, motivational, and productive team does against a team that's primarily an offense in the air.
Yep, and Shasta's designed to run. It's going to be interesting what that defense does.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. Okay. So tonight's game brought to you by Everyday Fitness. We are here. We got an interview with Coach Hunsaker. We'll take care of that right after this.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Where's your happy place? You know, that place where everything feels right and all the pieces of this crazy puzzle we call life fit. You can't help but smile when you're there. What if your happy place was at work? You have to be there. Might as well love what you're doing, right? At Spherion, we think so. Every year, we help 160,000 people put their skills to work in rewarding careers that keep them happily moving toward their goals. While we enjoy a place of leadership in our industry, we are locally owned and we make staffing personal. Our business is about people and connecting them to jobs that put a sparkle in their eye and a spring in their step. At Spherion, we love what we do. And we think you should too.
If you're ill or injured, Hilltop Medical Clinic is here to help. From allergies to the flu to minor injuries, Hilltop Medical Clinic has you covered. Hilltop Medical Clinic is open 7 days a week on Hilltop Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center and open Monday through Saturday on Eureka Way in Reading. No appointment necessary. Just come on in. Hilltop Medical Clinic. They accept and bill most insurance. Learn more at hilltopmedicalclinic.com.
Shasta Physical Therapy wants you to know it's your health, it's your recovery, and most importantly, it's your choice. If you require physical therapy because of an injury at work, at home, at play, or when the time comes when you need post-operative rehab, Gary Hoffman and Andy Holgum at Shasta Physical Therapy have been helping patients since 1993. Taking time to pick the right physical therapist is just as crucial as picking the right physician. At Shasta Physical Therapy, their goal is to help every patient get their life back to normal. For neck, back, arm, leg, foot pain, or post-operative rehab, Shasta Physical Therapy is your choice. Remember, when your physician prescribes physical therapy, ask for Shasta Physical Therapy by name. After all, it's your health, it's your recovery, and it's your choice.
Shasta Physical Therapy. Call 221-1312, 221-1312. Make it your right choice.
Here's what people are saying about Bud's Jelly Cone.
a great place to do business, a great place to see people from the community, and it's just a great place to have fun and eat great food.
Right into Bud's Jolly Cone today, 455 Antelope Boulevard, Red Bluff.
Don't worry, the 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
This is head football coach J.C. Hunsaker from Shasta High School, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Welcome back to Chico, California. We are at the Pleasant Valley High School today, home of the Vikings, and they're trying to go for 4 years in a row by taking care of business with Shasta. Shasta's trying to they're trying to stop that for sure. We want to tell you that tonight's game is brought to you by Everyday Fitness, our friend Larry and company, but we would also like to thank Omega Mortgage, Spherion for being on board with us this year, Hill Collision Center, our friends at Healthwise Chiropractic, that's Dr. Maria Salas, and Shasta Solutions involved in there. Our post-game show is brought to you by REU. Our apparel is presented and provided to us by, I should say, Boundary Waters, J&J Pumps, Shasta Physical Therapy, and the big Sportsman's Expo, which is coming up April 7th and 8th, and we'll have a booth there too, so we want you to come see it. Time for some interviews. Dan's with Coach Hunsaker right now. What does he got?
Coach, I want to reflect on last week's game against Enterprise. Man, you guys put a whooping on Enterprise, and that's 3 in a row for you.
Yeah, we set out to try and achieve something that Shasta High School football hasn't achieved. We did that on several fronts. We wanted it to come back across this side of the river for 3 in a row. Check that one off the list finally. Now we'll hopefully keep building on that. We had never produced a shutout. I brought that up to the kids. We did a little activity Thursday about the history of the River Bowl, and the kids didn't know that, so that was a challenge that they wanted to tackle, and they did. And not that you're in the runnings to have the biggest defeat in the history of the game. I don't think that's what the game's for, but we were lucky enough to accomplish that. Not one that we set out to do, but we did.
Now, the talk in the town is you caused McWilliams to retire or quit.
Yeah, my heart goes out to anybody that's in our profession. There's a lot that you have to deal with that nobody knows about, and I just wish Coach McWilliams the best in whatever he chooses to do. I know he's got a lot of young ones running around. I don't have any young ones right now, but I don't see my wife very much during the football season. And thank God she's a loving woman, she's a caring woman, she's an understanding woman. But there's a lot of strain on that. You always got to put your family first. I know we have our football family here, and we talk about the priorities and just kind of the love that we need to have. But numero uno is the family that you have at home that's your rock. So I know that people might jab at that, but that's not how I view it. That's not how his decision went about being that one that was going to step down and just do what was right by his family. So I wish him nothing but the best of luck, and hopefully at some point, I think he's passionate about football. Hopefully he gets back into it for what's right for him and his family.
Now, I want to talk about, you and I, we talked a lot during the off season and before the practices started, and we talked about one of your bucket list wishes.
Yeah.
And on that bucket list, you got PV, and you got PV coming up tonight. What have you done this week to prep for Pleasant Valley and the state champions?
Well, it's funny that you bring that up, Daniel. I brought that up to our guys Monday as soon as we met on these guys, our scouting report. I said, fellas, I've been looking forward to this day for 364 back-to-back here, because it's an opportunity for us to redeem ourselves. We've got this monkey on our back, and they're called PV, and rightly so. They've had some talent, some good football down there. Coach Cooley runs a tight ship and gets his guys going in the right way, and it's just an opportunity to rise to the challenge, and PV is a challenge every time you're going to face off against them, and I want the guys to embrace that. It's the records that we've accumulated so far this year really aren't a thought process in our mind here at Shasta. It's PV, and it doesn't matter what they're doing, it doesn't matter what we're doing. We need to bring our A game and be proud of whatever efforts that we leave on the field on Friday night. So we've been focused, mentally sharp, physically trying to back off a little bit, keep our guys healthy, ready to roll, but as mentally sharp as I've seen us so far on knowing what we need to do, where we need to be lined up, and how we need to do our jobs to give us the best chance of winning, because it's going to be a dogfight Friday night.
We couldn't way for this game either.
Good.
Now, but the tables have turned a little bit. You guys sitting at number 1 in the division. They're ranked number 3 right now.
Yeah.
And only 1 loss in the division.
Our guys are probably tired of me saying it to them, but my rankings for our division and our league are a little bit different than the media's. And I told the guys, hey fellas, we're ranked number 3. We were ranked number 6 at the start, but we crossed Chico off the list. We crossed Paradise off the list. Now we crossed Enterprise off the list. Next up, PV. So once we do what we're capable of doing, then we can move up the rankings. But right now, we haven't proven anything. They're the state defending champs. They're the team that has dominated us the past since I've ever been. We haven't won. So till that's proven, my rankings don't change, and hopefully the kids want to change that.
All right, Coach. We wish you the best of luck tonight. Go get them.
Thank you, Danny. Appreciate it.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
For over 50 years, Hild Collision Center is still family-owned and operated. It all started when Art Hild opened his first body shop in 1965. Today known as Hild Collision Center, the North State's most recommended full-service collision repair business. The Hild family is proud to continue business in this great community. Every year brings new changes in many forms, from new vehicle models, training and equipment, new technology in aluminum bodies and frames, computers, airbags, and Pearl Clear Coat paints. You can be assured that the team at Hild Collision Center are the best in class. The Hild Collision Center family would like to say thank you to the North Valley for trusting them with your collision repairs and allowing them to grow and support our community. Hild Collision Center on East Cypress Avenue in Reading. Online at hildcollisioncenter.com or find us on Facebook. Hild Collision Center, where you're always a satisfied customer.
Honey, the water isn't working. I'm going to call J&J.
J&J Pumps offers the largest fluid inventory to get your water back on sooner. From water pumps to water filtration and everything in between, J&J Pumps will solve your water problems. J&J also offers 24/7 emergency service. When you have a water problem or question, contact J&J Pumps. Rain, sleet, or snow, J&J will go. Now located at 4952 South Barney in Anderson.
Check.
Everybody knows Enterprise picks you up. But can they solve all my transportation needs? Spoiler alert, they can.
You can buy from Enterprise Car Sales.
Sold. Car sharing. That's alarmingly sensible.
We even rent exotics.
That's good, because sometimes Mama wants to drive like a mother. Big trucks are kind of my jam. You guys make me feel so special.
Like a princess?
Exactly.
Rent, buy, or share. How can Enterprise pick you up today?
Here's what people are saying about Bud's Jelly Cone.
We just love the food here, and the girls treat us like family.
Right into Bud's Jolly Cone today, 455 Antelope Boulevard, Red Bluff.
Learning about the dangers of wildfires can help you save your home and those you love. According to experts, wildfires across the country are burning hotter and faster than ever before. After a severe fire season in which 1,400 homes burned, the National Fire Protection Association created the FireWise program. The program offers simple ways community members can work together to prevent their properties from becoming fuel for a wildfire. Residents can reduce the risk of their home's ignition by simply modifying their homes and immediate surroundings. For example, clearing a space around the home can reduce wildfire threat, reduce surrounding vegetation, and prune large trees. Even something as simple as cleaning gutters and eaves of leaves and debris can prevent an ember from igniting a home. When possible, choose heat and flame-resistant construction materials for homes, decks, porches, and fences. The most protective roofing materials will be rated Class A, including asphalt shingles and metal, cement, and concrete products. For more information, visit firewise.org.
This is Defensive Coordinator Kirk Ramage, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
All right, we are back. I'm back. Maybe we can get Gary back here in a second. Oh, boy. Well, I'll tell you. Well, I'm just going to take it from right here, Gary, until we can get reconnected. But I caught up with Vinny Smith earlier. He is one of their powerhouse rushers, and this is what he had to say.
Number 8, 5'9", 190 pounds, Vincent Smith. Vinny, welcome to the Shasta Sports Network. We've been wanting to get you on this program since last year. First of all, you bring a whole new meaning to the word smash mouth, let me run it down your throat football. Where do you get that from?
Well, mostly from the weight room. I just lift a lot in squats on the squat rack, and I like to load the boom and try to lay the hit first and rather take it.
When you have that ball in your hand and you don't have a hole, but you bust through that line and you see that linebacker, middle linebacker, outside linebacker, and he's getting ready to smack you, what's going through your mind on how you can take him out?
Well, in my mind, I just see him, I see his level, and I get lower than him and just lay him out.
It takes like 6, 7 guys sometimes to take you down. Where's that power come from? Is it in the legs? Is it in the upper body?
It's definitely all in the legs. I'm the second best for all time in squat right now.
As far as rankings, you're number 2 right now in the league for rushing yards, and the guy in front of you is your teammate, Seth Park.
I think that's pretty good, because me and Seth are always talking about being the Russian duo, and I was trying to be the best in the league and stuff.
What famous athlete do you look up to the most?
Walter Payton. Walter Payton's definitely one of them, because he was like the same size as me, and he also ran people over. So I just think myself as him.
You get the Walter Payton Man of the Year award now. I noticed that when you run your running style and you're going down the sidelines or your speed and somebody's coming up, you don't ever step out of bounds, and Walter Payton never did either. Yeah. You go for that extra yards. Does that mentality just come natural, or?
It definitely does. I just try to keep the momentum going and not stopping. I don't like to go out of bounds.
How do you feel about this team this year compared to last year?
This team this year, we have a lot of chemistry. We've known each other for years and years, so we know each other, we love each other, so we're going to fight for that person as if they're their family.
You got a big game this Friday night, and that is Pleasant Valley. What's going through your mind?
In my mind, I hope we can bring back what they did to us and punish them.
We're going to have to take down the state champions.
Definitely.
Well, we wish you the best of luck, and it's about time you got here on the Shasta Sports Network. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, that was Vinny Smith, and I tell you, Vinny it amazed me that he wanted to. He looks after Walter Payton. That just blew me away when he says, "Oh yeah, I really like Walter Payton." So I also caught up with one of the guys that we've been really waiting for to have a breakout year, and that is Corbin Muckle. I caught up with Corbin earlier, and this is what Corbin had to say.
Number 2, 6'4", 200 pounds, 195, 200. We'll call it 200. Corbin Muckle. Corbin, welcome to the Shasta Sports Network. It's good to have you on.
Thank you.
You know, this year, we're still waiting for that breakout game from you.
I'm hoping. It's been a little rough this year, just trying to keep the head on straight. But, you know, I'm trying to put it out there for my team, trying to do everything I can.
Player of the game. Is that going to come this Friday against Pleasant Valley?
I'm going to do my best out there. I mean, I can't sit here and say it is, because I'm going to put what I can out there for my team. I'm going to do my job and worry about what I have to do to keep my team in check. So, I mean, if it comes down to my favor and I just do my best I can, it just happens to be the best game I played this year, then maybe I'll get it.
What have you learned most of all this year compared to last year's team?
What I learned like this year compared to last year's team is we're way closer. Like, we just work together better. Like, our bond with each other. I think that's what makes it such a dynamic team. Is like when we work together, we're just unstoppable. Like, it's a force to be reckoned with.
Where does this rugby style kick when you're punting? Where does that come from?
Came from, like, I started punting normal, and then it was up to Hunsaker. Hunsaker was the man that said, well, this is the way that we've been doing it, so this is the way you're gonna do it. And I actually started liking it, and I just happened to be good at it.
Now, last weekend, you guys had the River Bowl. My goodness, your first shutout this year.
Yes, sir. That was a good accomplishment. It's the first time Shasta's ever shut out Enterprise. First time Shasta's done a three-peat. So, I mean, we're setting records out here. We're doing what we can to keep the name looking good for Shasta High School.
Corbin, we wish you the best of luck, and go get PV.
Thank you, sir.
All right, that was Corbin Muckle. We are going to take care of the people that take care of us. We will be back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Bud's Jolly Cone is your stop for fun. Passed down through 3 generations, our family-owned and operated shop dishes up delectable hot dogs, tacos, burgers, and sandwiches all year round. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays, ride on down to try our famous and mouth-watering 50-cent burgers. When you need to satisfy your sweet tooth, try some soft serve ice cream or one of our legendary milkshakes, available in over 30 different flavors. We also have a very strong connection to racing and proudly partner with RB Outlaws to offer exciting and fun karting. The heart of our business is, and always will be, family and fun. For delicious food, sweet treats, and memories that will last a lifetime.
Right into Bud's Jolly Cone today, 455 Antelope Boulevard, Red Bluff.
Hi, this is Dr. Maria Salas, your local Reading chiropractor. At Healthwise Chiropractic, we take a comprehensive approach to your health journey. From adjusting the entire family to providing you with pure, safe, and beneficial Arbonne products, we have a solution for you. Call Healthwise to make your appointment today. 244-9000. That's 244-9000. Or go to healthwisedoc.com. That's healthwisedoc.com.
Looking for an immediate career opportunity in Reading? Listen up. Spherion is a recruiting and staffing leader with 20 years of success helping job seekers in our area get connected to rewarding career opportunities. They currently have a variety of job openings, including warehouse laborers, auto body techs, as well as office and administrative positions. If those fit your skills and interests, Spherion would love to talk to you. Learn more about these or other available positions. Call Spherion today at 222-3434. Get connected to a job today. Call Spherion.
Electric vehicles. We are seeing more of them every day. A new electric car in your driveway makes you eligible for a $1,000 rebate from Reading Electric Utility, REU. Plus, another $500 rebate for your level 2 charger. Did you know that REU's electricity rate for charging is equal to paying $1.08 per gallon of gasoline? Smart, eco-friendly, and super cool. Visit a local dealer today and take one for a spin. Electric vehicle rebates from REU. For information, visit us at reupower.com or call 339-7200. REU and you, powerful together.
Timeout! Okay, guys, Summers really had his bell rung and could have a concussion. I'm pulling him out for the game. Rodriguez, you're in for Summers.
Come on, Coach. It's just a ding. I'll shake it off.
Yeah, he's tough. Plus, we need to win this to make the playoffs.
Listen, we're a team and we need to look out for each other. Concussions are serious. No game is more important than your health.
Take concussions out of play. If you're a coach, know the warning signs and never let athletes return to play before a healthcare professional says it's okay. A message from CDC.
Hi, this is Ali Abbasi with the Red Bluff Outlaws, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Hey, Ali, thank you so much for being part of the Shasta Sports Network. I want to say hello to Thomas Silva. He's listening to us tonight. He's kind of like our ears away from the stadium. So, Thomas, let us know if that's any better on our microphone levels. We're getting ready for football. We've got about almost 7 minutes left before kickoff, and we're getting ready to go. You can feel it in the air, right, Dan?
Oh, yeah, you can feel it. I mean, this crowd is ready to get loud. We need them to get loud because we're going to do some recording tonight, but Shasta looks focused.
They are focused, and there's a lot of things that they've been, been thinking about. Look at all the variables. They've got, they've got Levi Peterson, who's out. He was with an injury. He might be back first or second week of playoffs if they get that far. They've got, Troy Lyons, who's all fired up and ready to go. He's looking good tonight. All their players, the playmakers, the ones that have been making plays all year long, are solid, real solid.
And getting to Troy Lyons, he was doing a little psychological thing before the game. He had a plain shirt on, and everybody else is dressed in their uniform, of course. And I walked up and I said, are you injured? He says, no, but I want them to think I am.
Oh, that's getting in the head. That's getting in their game, right?
That is getting into the game.
And like I said, we've said this many times before, if you get in someone's head, that's half of the battle right there.
Half the battle. And, it was really interesting what Hunsaker said, and that is that he looks at the rankings as number 6. He got over that hump against Paradise. He got over that hump against Chico.
Right.
So he's moving up the ranks.
Right.
But, facts are facts. You're ranked number 1, buddy. I know you want your students to think, you want your players to think that you're ranked number 3 right now, but you're ranked number 1
That's
on your
exactly
division.
Right. They're doing a little, Pleasant Valley's doing some warm-up field goals. These kids making them for 40 yards with no problem.
Oh, yeah.
No problem.
Here's the thing. They have 2 defenders in the backfield that have never played this position before tonight, and this is a passing team.
It's going to be test.
So it's gonna come down to what this linebacking core can do. And it's going to start right in, I always believe it starts right in the center of it all, right on the offense and defensive line. If they can control that defensive line and if they can penetrate that offensive line, then Shasta's going to give them a lot of trouble.
Defense is going to be the name of the game today. And you remember Hughes from last year. That kid can throw the ball. He can throw it on the run. He can move. He can scramble. He can hit his marks. And, he's poised and ready to go. And we'll see what he's got for us here tonight. But he's all fired up, too. I mean, he's one of those kids that was on this team for the last 3 years when they beat Shasta.
Yeah, and he was following up behind Lindquist last year.
He wants a perfect record is what he wants with this team. And we're going to find out what he's got going on. Thomas Silva, thank you so much for the information. Mike Daly is tuned in to us. Mike, thank you very much. We'll see you 7 o'clock in the morning. Mike Daly, one of our photographers.
You're going to pick me up in Cottonwood again, Mike, and make sure Gary brings my breakfast burrito.
You got it. No problem. So Shasta Sports Network photographers, we got two of the best, Mike Daly and Tony Horde. They're on our screen if you're watching it on our YouTube channel. But Mike's going to be meeting us tomorrow and making the road trip with us. TJ Holmes is making the road trip with us. Tracy Randy's making the road trip with us. Tomorrow we go to San Jose City College. And that's sizing up to be a pretty good game in its own right.
This is how much I love football. My future mother-in-law is in town and my future father-in-law, and I'm here with you. I'm loving it.
Well, that says a lot about me.
Here comes the captains for Shasta. That is number 11, which is Kirk Gibson. Number 22, that is Marino Carrillo. 17, of course, Dakota Mosby. And number 8, that's our man, Vinny Smith.
Vinny Smith. And they're exchanging pleasantries down there. Getting ready to flip the coin. Go ahead and, it seems that I lost a writing utensil. Let me go back to the...
Here, do you want this one for right now? Why don't you give me some numbers? It looks like on Pleasant Valley, of course, Tanner Hughes.
Number 7, Hughes is one of them. They're all blocked by our players. So
Dakota, move!
Yeah.
Well, Shasta is...
Number 6 and number 7?
Number 6 is Dane Garrett, and what's the other number?
6 we got.
Yep, 6 we got. We got 7 already. And look at Tanner Hughes, boy, he is 6'4". He can see over that offensive line with no problem.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Yep.
Tall boy with a big arm. And he's still got another year on this football team. So Coach Cooley is very pleased with that kid.
And I'm kind of wondering if Shasta wins this toss, are they going to defer?
Okay, so they're doing their sides right now. The other numbers were 72 and 28.
72 is Wyatt Winkle, and 78.
Well, they lined up. They put them on each respective sides, but the referee never gave the indication. So here comes national anthem. You ready for that?
Yeah. And there's number 28. Is also the other captain. That's Alex Torres.
Please rise for the United States Marines Color Guard. Tonight we honor all of our veterans and military personnel around the world. We want to thank you for your duty, commitment, and dedication and service to this great nation. Because of you, we are the land of the free and the home of the brave. All right. Singing our national anthem is freshman Ruby Murray.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the
All right, let's play some football.
Wow, it's time for some football.
Even the emergency medical technicians chimed in there.
Yeah, I did. I almost jumped over the back of the bleachers and took off running. No.
Okay, so this football game is set to go.
Well, yeah, they didn't give any indication on who won the toss.
They didn't. They were talking to the Marine Corps down there, and we'll find out here any second. We'll just find out which team goes out.
It's like a Christmas present. We're going to find out here in a second.
Yeah, Corbin Muckle, I was watching him during the national anthem, and he was rocking, back and forth, just rocking. He's antsy.
He's antsy. He's ready to go.
He's trying. He's hoping to create something to share with his grandkids tonight.
There you go. And we got the Muckle fan here, the whole clan's here, and ready to roll.
I've not heard them yet. Where are they?
I think they're one set of bleachers over.
Oh, well, we'll hear them.
Well, we will hear them before the night's out.
We will hear them. Okay, looks like Pleasant Valley's coming back, or coming out first.
And it looks like they're going to receive.
Looks like they're going to receive.
And Shasta is going to kick off.
So this will be the north end to our right, south end there, but we go left to right as you're listening to us on the radio.
Shasta's wearing their white helmets, white jerseys, gray pants, and purple numbers. Pleasant Valley is in like a navy blue shirt, navy blue pants, and that baby blue helmet with baby blue numbers.
Back deep to receive, Dante Martin as one of the receivers. Let me catch the other one. Looks like it's like number 20. It's also back deep to receive, and that is Bleach Thomas. Or Thomas Bleach. Not quite sure how they got the names listed here. Some of them look backwards, some of them don't. Here comes your kick, Dan. This football game is underway, and that's going to go to Dante Martin right at the 10. Return goes to the right-hand side. Now he kicks up left, and he is hammered immediately at the 22-yard line, and he is stopped in his tracks.
That's Petrie. Cade Petrie.
Goodness, and Cade, he will hurt himself, kind of limping off. Hit that guy so hard, he hurt himself.
He's a junior, 6'2", 185 pounds for Shasta.
Is that our guy Ryan O'Brien right there?
There's Ryan O'Brien down there.
Very nice. His kid's on this football team. Nice to see Ryan here. There's his family and lovely children. There's Jake. I haven't seen him. Man, he's getting big, that kid.
Yeah.
Kid's getting tall.
Well, they all age, my dear.
All right, so here we go. Hughes, your quarterback, and he's going right to the air. 2 or 3 step drop back, and he's looking long, and he's got nothing. Tucks it in and runs up to the left-hand side, slides in.
He's met about the by Dietrich Kelsall.
About the 28-yard line. Picked up about 6 on the play, possibly.
And he seems to be coming off the field right now, number 7. And he is coming off the field.
He's going over to the sidelines.
He's getting the call from the coach.
Getting some instructions from his coach.
Coach Cooley.
Mark Cooley. We got the pleasure of meeting him in person just before the Lions All-Star football game.
Fantastic guy, and boy, what a gutsy call he did, huh?
Yep.
During state champions.
He's the man. Okay. Now right up over center. And that's going to be a flag on the play before it even gets started.
That should be a false start. And it's a false start against Pleasant Valley.
Okay.
I'll take 5 away.
They got a pretty good announcer here.
They got a good announcer here, a stadium announcer.
He's got a personality, which is really important. Really important. Okay, so Hughes will bring his ball club right back out. Quayne Rhodes in the backfield, and they will hand it off right to him, and he goes down immediately. It looked like he slipped a little bit, but, you know, I don't want to take any credit away from number 54, who was right in his face.
You try to run that ball up the middle, you're running right into the Lions' den, and that's who it was, Troy Lyons.
Troy Lyons, big defender on the Shasta side tonight.
And you know what's great is when we do the Shasta College games, Troy Lyons is down there on the sidelines helping out Shasta.
That's right. Dietrich Kelsall on a defensive end position, Mosby on the other defensive end position. So they'll try to do the best they can to contain these guys.
They're stacking that defensive line up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The pitch goes to Rhodes over to the right-hand side. He's trying to get around, and he cuts it up into the inside. Nowhere near a first down on that. He only got back to maybe the original line of scrimmage. And that'll bring up a 4th down for Pleasant Valley. 4th and 13, 9:52 left in this first period. There's been no score. We're just underway.
And look who he met. He met number 2, Corbin Muckle, right there.
Corbin Muckle. I would like him to have his best game ever here tonight, right?
Oh, yes, definitely. And it was great talking with him. He got to get some things going, and he says, I'm ready to play. Kurt Gibson back deep.
Kurt Gibson stands at his own 45-yard line. And here comes the snap, and it's a high snap. Kid has to jump, and it was almost blocked, really close, and they call for a fair catch, but they get away from the ball, which is a smart move. Kurt Gibson did exactly the right thing you should do right now. It takes a little bit of a bounce, comes to a stop. Shasta will have it at the Pleasant Valley 48-yard line.
Good field position.
Excellent field position to get this thing started.
Good field position for Shasta. Now let's see what Ian Garcia can do and lead this offense. I'm looking for Vinny Smith at the beginning, right up the middle. Run it down your throat. Let's go football.
Park in motion, and Vinny gets the call. He's over right tackle. He's met immediately. Some tough defense right there by Alex Torres.
This linebacking core of Pleasant Valley, too. And there's Vinny Smith again. Call up the center.
Right up the center, and there he is with his patented drag 3 guys along with you to pick up 5 extra yards. It's a good gain. It'll still be 3rd down and about 3 or 4.
This hurry-up offense that he has running. And here comes Seth Park around the right side.
Seth Park will have enough for a 1st down.
But it doesn't allow Pleasant Valley to substitute any players because they're lined up and ready to go again.
Yes, they are.
And Ian Garcia into the air.
That's incomplete left-hand side intended for Mosby.
How about that? Going right to the air. And the confidence level of Ian Garcia is so up there right there. There's the Muckle clan right over there. Two bleachers down.
I see them now. They're all rolling in and ready to go. Spirited bunch of people, that's for sure. All right, it'll be 2nd and 10 after that incompletion. They'll give it to Vinny Smith again, and he'll go right over the right side. He'll gain about 2 on the play. Tough defense on that one, led by number 81. And, of course, that's on my second page. That's going to be Nick Perez. Nick Perez on the defense.
Dane Garrett also in on the stop. Defensive back for Pleasant Valley. And it's a quarterback keeper. Ian Garcia keeping it, getting it about good 3 or 4 yards. It's 4th down now. 4th down and about 5. Gary, what do you do here if you're...
Well, I say if you want to set the tone for the whole game, you go for it right here. And that's exactly what they're doing. Ian Garcia, and there goes Seth Park in motion. He'll stop in the backfield and take a stutter step count. And now they'll hold off. Now they're looking over to the coach for more instructions. Vinny Smith now lines up on the right-hand side. Halfback position right there next to Ian Garcia. 4th down and about 5, maybe 6. They'll fake it to Seth Park, go right up the middle with Ian Garcia, and that's not going to be enough, Dan.
Well, he tried to get up there and through the center and just stopped short.
So that's going to be a change of possession on downs.
That's twice Ian Garcia running the ball. Not afraid to take it into his hands and take it on his own. Boy, I look at Kelsall and I just see nothing but beast mode right there.
Yeah.
He is just huge. He is big, and he moves fast. .736 in the first quarter.
Here's the long ball. Hughes has a guy. Barely threw his hands, overthrew him, and that is incomplete.
That's Polander. That was the intended receiver. Jaron Polander, number 2. He's a senior, 6'1", 170 pounds.
Big kid.
But he was well covered by Kurt Gibson.
So no score, 7:30 left to play in the first. Kenny Rhodes, the ball carrier, right-hand side. He missed a couple of tackles. There's a couple of flags out on the play right there.
That's going to be holding against Pleasant Valley.
Short gain, but it might, set them back even further. The band is playing. I love it.
I'm with the band.
I'm with them.
Oh, it's going to go against Shasta.
What's the call? That'll be an automatic first down for Pleasant Valley.
I don't see no hand signals from the refs.
They already gave them.
I was watching the man in the white hat the whole entire time.
He's the one that makes the calls. Hughes now got himself in that shotgun position. He's got Rhodes in the backfield behind him. Two receivers make that three out to the right-hand side and one all the way to the left, and back to pass goes Hughes. Rolls around to the right side, throws it right in the middle of the field. Almost intercepted. Almost intercepted by Corbin Muckle.
Corbin Muckle right there.
Incomplete pass is the final result.
Nice tipped pass by Levi Quintana.
That was tipped, you're right.
Clearly was an overthrown ball, and if Corbin would have had it right there.
Those ones that hit you in the hands that you don't quite hang on to just drive you nuts.
Yep.
Because you know you should have had them, right? All right. Boy, he's got receivers all over the place. Three on the left-hand side, one on the right, and he's going to roll out to the left. Quick pass over to the sideline, overthrows him. That's going to be incomplete. Pass intended for Akaya Ramirez.
4th down and 2. So Shasta again stopping them.
And on comes the punting team for Pleasant Valley.
And back goes Kurt Gibson. And there's Hunsaker right there doing his little preaching and doing his little thing.
Doing his dance.
Yep.
Singing a song, getting ready. Gibson back, standing at his own 30-yard line right now, and Pleasant Valley set to kick it away. Defensive battle so far, Dan, on both sides of the field. There's a good snap. Guy has plenty of time to make the kick, and
Beautiful
Gibson
kick.
might have a chance to run this one back. He does. He'll take it at the 34-yard line. Rolls to the left-hand side. Can't quite get around the outside, and he's brought down after about a 3-yard return. Good coverage by the Vikings.
Boy, it's a good thing we didn't set up over there. Look, we would have been right in the middle of the band. That's where we were last year.
We were right next to the band. I think I had a tuba in my ear. By the time the fourth quarter started, I had cauliflower ear. Man, I looked like a professional wrestler. Okay, so Shasta now. Look at the defense on the receiver way out of the right. He could reach out and just pretty much pick his nose for him if he wanted to, and that's tough. That's an important part. And they will hand it right up the middle. Vinny Smith, the ball carrier.
Wow.
He gets about 8 yards on the play after he trampled a couple of guys.
He dove backwards, too.
Yes, he did. Landed on his back.
Vincent Smith on the carry. Initially hit at the line of scrimmage by Alex Torres. Falls forward, gets about
He's second down right now. They'll still run.
Dietrich Kelsall on the right side.
And he's going to be run out of bounds close to the midfield, but that's going to give Shasta another first down.
Excuse me, I was around the left side. It fooled me. I thought Vinny Smith had the ball at the center.
I did too. I did too, until I saw Kelsall continue to run on that back side. Right-hand side, and that's Seth Park with his patented move. He gets around the outside. He's going all the way. There's one flag down right there.
That might be holding. That might be coming back.
That's the play.
That's it.
Yeah,
right around that right side.
That's going to be a holding call against Shasta. That one's going to come back.
That's going to be Vinny Smith on the hold, too. He sat there and looked at the coach and said, that was me. That was my bad. So that will come back. Flag down. It's going to be holding against Shasta. So I say take it around the same exact side.
Or the left side. There's more running room around the left side right now, but that's the play. That's the patented play that we will remember and talk about for all year long.
Oh, yeah.
Seth Park. he gets around that corner, you're not going to catch him. If he gets around the corner,
he's gone.
I've not seen a guy fast enough to catch him all year long. Kelsall now in motion to the left. They'll give it to Vinny Smith, off tackle, left-hand side. Vinny's got a big hole. He gets across the original line of scrimmage, plus about 4 more.
He's
Good
like,
run.
Coach, give it to me, man. That was my fault. I did the holding. Give it to me. Give it to me.
He knew it, too. You could see he was patting his chest
Yeah.
saying, that's me, Coach. Be 2nd down and 5 for the Wolves. In motion goes Kelsall, and back to pass goes Garcia. He's looking way downfield, and he's got a guy, just overthrows him. That was intended for Kirk Gibson, overthrown by about 3 yards, and that is incomplete. It'll be 3rd down.
That defender went down, and it looked like he was tripping up over Kurt's feet there.
I think both teams look really good.
Oh, it's going to be a dogfight. They knew it was going to be a dogfight.
3rd and 5 is what Vinny and company are looking for. Ian Garcia leads their charge, has all year long and done a great job. Vinny gets the ball. He goes over to the left-hand side. He fakes it. No, that goes to Seth Park around the right. And Park only gets about 1 yard. They fooled me on that one. Ian Garcia is doing a great job back there of hiding that football.
He's doing a good disguise with it, hiding it away, and then hands it to the appropriate person. I mean, now you got 4th down territory. You're 4th down and about 4, Gary.
Yep, time to go.
I'd say you go for it.
I think
set the tone.
I think Vinny Smith is your man right here. In motion goes Kelsall. Vinny gets the ball. Vinny charges hard. He's close to a 1st down, and he's still going. He's got 5 guys on him, and he's still dragging him downfield.
Boy, you see number 11. That was Garrett Rayburn. Boy,
Oh, yeah.
He was pumping his fist. He was pissed.
Yeah, and he's going, took you down, boy. And Vinny's looking up, go, yeah, how about that 1st down marker? Made that 1st down Shasta. I love the spirit going on here.
Boy,
love it.
he worked for every single yard.
All right, Ian Garcia now. He'll fake it. They'll hand it to Kelsall around the left-hand side. Got 2 guys miss tackles, and he's got a big gain. That might be enough for another 1st down.
Wow, he's just
Kelsall,
mowing people over.
You can't arm tackle Kelsall. You will lose every time.
Oh, yeah, he'll give you that stiff arm.
And that was it right there, and that is going to be another 1st down for Shasta. Ball at the 21-yard line, I believe, and they are threatening to get into that red zone. That's exactly where they want to be. Here comes the snap right now, and there's the patented move, and here comes Seth Park around the right end. They're onto him this time. He only gains about 2 on the play before he's ran out of bounds. That's the thing about Mark Cooley, the coach for Pleasant Valley. He saw that play one time, and now he's got a guy assigned to Seth Park for the rest of the night.
Yep, you follow him, you are his shadow.
2nd down, 3. There was a pretty decent gain on the play. Kelsall in motion to the left. Vinny Smith right up the middle, and there's a big hole right there. Tough yardage.
That might be enough for a 1st down.
They are going to signal the chain gang to move forward. 1st down, Shasta. Ball at the 10.5-yard line.
They can still make another 1st down then.
They sure can. Kelsall goes in motion to the left, back to pass, and the pass is to Kelsall. Nobody is anywhere near him. That's going to be a touchdown, Kelsall. Shasta's on the board first.
And no flags.
There wasn't a Viking around Kelsall anywhere. He pretty much trotted in.
Fantastic. That's great job. Nobody even covered Kelsall. Nobody even thought to cover him.
Yep, Kilgore, Brian, he's the backup quarterback and also a kicker. He's set to kick that extra point. Ian Garcia with the smooth hands. He gets the ball down. The kick is up, but it's blocked. And that extra point's going to be no good. So with 4:28 left in the first, Shasta leads 6-0, and we will be right back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
At Enterprise, we not only rent great cars, we sell them too.
And buying from us is different than buying from anyone else.
At Enterprise, we clearly mark our lowest price on every car.
No games, that's the price. And every vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile limited powertrain warranty.
We'll even buy it back if you're unhappy for any reason. It's like a happiness guarantee.
Haggle-free buying, worry-free ownership.
Let us show you what that means.
This is Brian Smith with West Coast Concrete, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Let me tell you a little something about Brian Smith with West Coast Concrete. If you want any concrete work done, he's your first call, and I will tell you, he's going to be your last call. He does the most beautiful concrete work, stamped, decorative, and they do design too. So they're all around experts at what they do. West Coast Concrete, give them a call. That's our friend Brian Smith. Shasta on the board first, Dan.
Yes, they are not used to being in this kind of position with Pleasant Valley. They're usually playing catch-up. Not this year.
Well, not this quarter anyway. 4:28 left to play in the first. Been a very tough defensive battle on both sides of the ball. Here comes your kickoff. Muckle with a nice boot.
Beautiful kick.
All the way down to the end zone. They finally pick it up right there, and that's going to be Dante Martin. He'll run to the right. Now he'll cut back to the left, and he's got some running room. Look at him go around the left-hand side, and he's finally ran out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. Good return. Corbin Muckle ran him out.
Dante Martin, boy, he's got some moves on him.
Kid's
dancing
fast.
to the left and dancing to the right. Making John Travolta look bad.
If you couldn't see what we see, you would swear he's got a set of wheels on him. Okay, so Rhodes in the backfield. And Hughes is mixing it up. Sometimes he'll come up right over center. Sometimes he'll be in the shotgun situation. They give that handoff to Rhodes over the right-hand side, right tackle, and Troy Lyons says, you're not going nowhere. He almost broke the tackle, but Troy Lyons has a grip.
He's got that lion grip, and once he does, boy, you're going down.
You can't arm tackle.
No, but he'll use his feet. He'll use his nails. He'll use his hair if he has to.
Troy Lyons could use a grip tackle. And that's exactly what he did last time. It was 2nd and 10 for the Vikings.
We were sitting there watching the JV game, and I was sitting there talking to Troy Lyons, and he's like, did you see that? That guy didn't even try to tackle him right. And it was when Pleasant Valley scored a touchdown during the JV game.
4 receivers, 2 on each side right now, and they're going to snap the ball right to Rhodes, and Rhodes is going to try to run it around the outside, and he does, and he's ran out of bounds. And nowhere near a first down, but he gained about 3 on the play.
Little wildcat going on there.
That was a little bit different. I didn't even see where Hughes was lined up, but he was. But they snapped the ball to Rhodes, and he's a speedster, and he took off running right away. It'll be 3rd down and about 7 right now for the Vikings. 3:34 left to play in the first. Good football game so far.
Shasta's doing a good job containing their offense, not letting them get the big plays off.
Zach Hamilton now in the backfield, but he's just for a blocker. Pass complete right over the middle. They're very close to a first down right there. Akia Ramirez, the receiver.
Yep, they're going to give him the first down.
First down Vikings, so they're striking back.
Oh, we got the bullhorn here, huh?
Was that a horn or the announcer?
Oh.
Sounded like the announcer doing a wolf howl.
Ow.
That's not good.
Was he singing Werewolves of London
Okay,
up there?
Ball at the 46-yard line right now. Warren Zevon up there in the booth. Hughes now is going to throw the ball. He runs over right-hand side. Had a guy right over the middle. Threw it a little bit too hard. In and out of the hands. It was incomplete.
Akia Ramirez was the intended receiver.
That's right. Be 2nd down.
The Wounded Warriors, they're raising money here, and Shasta's also doing their part.
That's a good thing. That's
It is.
a good organization. Mark Wahlberg. Okay, receivers all over the place for Hughes. They got one guy in motion, and Hughes is going to roll out to the right-hand side. And he's looking down. He's looking deep downfield. He's got a guy wide open, and that's Ramirez. And that is complete, but he's brought down inside the 5-yard line. What a bomb by Hughes.
And in double coverage, too. Kirk Gibson and Corbin Muckle on the coverage there, and he just bombed it.
He went right past both of them. 49-yard gain on the play.
Wow. Very impressive.
Let's see where they got that ball. The ball is at the 3-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Vikings. And now's where you're going to see Ramirez do something special. Anthony Leone is in the backfield as well. And they're going to snap it right to, that's going to be a touchdown for the Vikings.
And that's Rhodes.
Yep.
Direct snap again.
Direct snap right to Rhodes. Trick play, and it worked. So that'll tie this football game up. Extra point coming up.
Sounds like the band's playing a theme at Sesame Street.
Yeah. So they'll line up to kick it. But we've seen that be faked several times this year.
The hold this time would be by Ramirez.
Ramirez holding, set to kick. Caden Crum. Crum's in position. Here comes the snap. The placement is down. The kick is up, and that looks just about as perfect as you can get. And that'll be 7 for the Vikings, 6 for the Wolves. The next kickoff, ensuing kickoff, coming up right after this.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Here's what people are saying about Bud's Jolly Cone.
A great place to do business, a great place to see people from the community, and just a great place to have fun and eat great food.
Right into Bud's Jolly Cone today, 455 Antelope Boulevard, Red Bluff.
This is Cameron from Maxwell's Eatery, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Boy, you picked the right game to be tuned into tonight. You want to turn that guy right back on?
Yeah,
so
you bet we
hear
can.
Some of the crowd. And the Shasta crowd kind of quieted down here for a couple of seconds. 2:33 left to play in the first. Pleasant Valley leads 7-6, and we've got ourselves a football game here in Chico, California.
We knew we were going to have a nail biter from the get-go.
Yeah, we did. All right, back deep to receive. That's Marino, Carrillo, and Kirk Gibson. Which one do you want, Dan? Marino is on the opposite side. Kirk is on the near side.
I'll take Gibson. Last time I took Gibson, he ran it back for a touchdown, so maybe it'll bring him some luck.
All right, so here we go. Kickoff coming up. Vikings are in position. Here comes the boot, and there's your boot. And this call, Dan, is yours. If he returns it, it goes right to the end zone.
And he's going to take a touchback right immediately. He didn't even have to kneel down or nothing.
Nope, he just looked at the ref and said, we'll take it at the 20.
Yeah.
All right. I got some confidence in Gibson. I think he could have brought it out at least 20.
I think he could have went all the way myself. Boy, they got number 87 on their defensive line stacked up there. That's Kahn. Number 81 is Finney, tackle, defensive tackle. I mean, look at some 79, 300 pounds.
Goodness.
220 pounds.
What are they feeding that guy? All right, Ian Garcia now sends Seth Park in motion, and he gives him that football. Trying to get around that outside. He's got perfect containment by the Vikings. He gained about 7 still on the play, but they are on to that play with Seth Park.
He is being shadowed.
Yeah.
He's being shadowed, and I tell you, Alex Torres, you watch him and you stay with number 12.
He's your guy. You stick with him.
He's your guy.
If he goes to the movies after the game, you go with him. Right up the middle. The ball carrier looked like Vinny Smith, and he has a very short gain. Not enough for a first down. It'll be 3rd down and a couple. There's Pam Jackson walking across in the front of us. She is our athletic director here at Pleasant Valley. She's always been very kind to us and helpful. We appreciate that. They will hand it again over to the right-hand side, and that's going to be enough for a first down. Nice job.
Vinny, again, right up the gut. You need that 2 yards guaranteed. You know who to hand the ball to, and that's Vinny.
Well, the rule should be you have to put 3 guys on his back, and then he can get the other 2 yards. Vinny will take him. Here comes the snap right now. They'll fake it up the middle, give it to around the outside, left side. Couldn't quite tell who that was.
That's Mosby on the carry.
Mosby on the carry. That's a good play that works for them in a lot of cases, too. Mosby picks up about, maybe about 2, 2nd down, 8 yards to go for the Wolves.
And that hurry-up offense again.
There it is. And they'll fake it to Vinny, give it to Seth. Right-hand side. Can't quite get around that end. They're onto him, but he picks up 5 on the play. They are so on to Seth Park.
Yep. He's gonna keep running to that side though. He's gonna keep going because once he gets around that corner.
Yep. Bye-bye.
See you later. Overdrive.
All right. 3rd down, 5. Garcia's going to throw the ball. He rolls out. He's got a guy chasing him down right now, and he gets the ball off just in time. And that's Mosby with a completion and a whole lot more. That's going to be a first down, Shasta.
That's a beautiful move by Mosby. He acted like he was going to go to the right and then juked to the left and got another good 6 or 7 yards on that.
It wasn't 4/1000ths of a millisecond that Ian Garcia let go of that ball and got creamed.
Oh, yeah. They were bringing the pressure on.
The defensive end just snuck around the left side. Mosby in motion now. Garcia's going to throw it again, and he's going all the way downfield, and he's got a guy wide open, Seth Park, but he overthrows him by about 7 yards, incomplete. 20 seconds left in the first period. Score is 7-6. PV leads this contest.
By 1.
All right, we'll see what Ian Garcia's got. Here's the snap. He'll give it to Vinny Smith. Right up the middle. There's a big hole, and he's got a much more. Breaks one tackle. He's going all the way, and that's going to be touchdown Shasta. No flags on the play.
Wow, he just bursted through that center, and he was gone.
He had one guy that had him, but Vinny just ran right over him like a freight train. Goodness.
You've heard of the D train. They also got the V train here.
That's it, man. So they're going to go for 2 here, it looks like, Dan.
Yeah, they're going to go for 2 points here. They have to try to get that point back.
That is a great idea. And, you know, my money's on Vinny Smith. They'll give it right to him up middle. They'll fake it to him. They'll give it to Seth Park. He gets around the right side, and the extra point is good for 2 more.
That changes the aspects completely now, Gary. 14-7 with 9 seconds left in the first quarter.
That was a smart move. Smart move. Real. So
we're just going to stay right here. There's only 9 seconds left. That's going to be enough for the kickoff.
Why not? If Seth Park can't get around the end, maybe he'll just cut it inside and do what he did right there.
Yep.
Nice move, Seth Park.
That's that signature move, too.
14-7, 9 seconds left to play in the first. All right. Get the little crowd noise in here, a little chin music going. Kickoff coming up. They'll have 9 seconds to do something with it.
And that's Corbin Muckle going to be kicking off now.
Back to receive, Dante Martin and Blades Thomas. I'm telling you, you want to keep it away from Dante Martin because he's the man with the wheels. All's ready. Signal is good. Kickoff, here it comes. Here comes the boot by Corbin Muckle. And it's kind of a squib kick, but that will be bobbled right in the back end of it. Look at him go. Thomas now. He's going to try to make it out. He got tripped up right there. Man, he was on a route, and he had a lane to go through right there. 3 seconds left to play in the first.
That was a nice trip up, boy. If he would have regained his balance, he would have been gone. He was.
I didn't even see who did it. It looked like somebody pulled a ripcord there and he tripped over the cord. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. First period will come to a close after this next play. 3 seconds left to play. Shasta leads 14-7.
And what Shasta has to do is keep the pressure on and don't let anybody get behind them.
Rhodes in the backfield. They got a fullback back there as well. And they'll hand it to Rhodes, and he goes right up the middle, and he's hit immediately. No problem there.
That's the end of the first quarter there.
That is the end, and that's going to be Detrius Kelsall on the stop right there. Into the first period. Shasta leads 14-7 here in Chico, and we will be right back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
If you're ill or injured, Hilltop Medical Clinic is here to help. From allergies to the flu to minor injuries, Hilltop Medical Clinic has you covered. Hilltop Medical Clinic is open 7 days a week on Hilltop Drive in the Town & Country Shopping Center and open Monday through Saturday on Eureka Way in Reading. No appointment necessary. Just come on in. Hilltop Medical Clinic. They accept and bill most insurance. Learn more at hilltopmedicalclinic.com.
This is Craig Thompson, the head football coach at Shasta College, and this is the Shasta Sports Network.
We will be spending an afternoon with Craig Thompson tomorrow down at San Jose City College. We'll pack it up from here and head on down to San Jose for tomorrow's game, 3 o'clock kickoff.
Breakfast burritos and Dionne Warwick.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I'm cooking breakfast for our crew before we leave town tomorrow morning early.
By the way, everybody, Gary's breakfast burritos are the bomb. They are awesome.
They could win an award, I'm sure, according to some people. All right, Rhodes is now in the backfield. 32 and 23. 23.
That's a handoff right up the center there.
That's
Rhodes.
23,
Rhodes.
He's got some good stutter steps. He's got almost enough for a first down before he is flipped over end, just across the 40 to the 41. And
Kirk Gibson on the stop.
Nice job on the defense right there. It'll be 3rd down and short. Yeah, they're recognizing all branches of the military here tonight. Very nice.
You know, when I was over there talking with Hunsaker on the interview, he got a phone call from Cooley right there with me there.
Is that right?
And I was like, okay, what's that about? Oh, no, we're doing something for their veterans.
That's great.
I said, awesome.
Rhodes in the backfield, and they're going to do a sneak right up the middle. Handoff. Tough hit right
there. I
there.
don't think he made that.
I don't think he made it. He didn't even come close. Tough defense right there for the Wolves. Troy Lyons involved.
And Dutris Kelsall also in on the stop.
Those two are the 2 biggest dudes out there. If you get hit by both of those guys, you might as well just order up a cast.
And it looks like, oh, here comes the punting unit now.
4th down and about 3 yards to go for a first. It's a wise move for them to kick. However, this is about the time where you see a fake.
Yep. We saw it last week against Enterprise.
Kirk Gibson will go back deep to receive the punt. You know, don't be so sure. That number 23 right there.
Yep, and look at Lyons. He's already pointing them out. Watch that guy, watch that guy.
I got him. See, this is where they like to do a short snap to Rhodes. What was that, delay a game?
Delay a game.
That'll back them up 5, and if they were going to fake it, and right now's not the time to do it.
Nope, not with that many yards to go now, 7.
Second quarter just underway.
14-7, Shasta.
14-7, Shasta. It's a close football game. Both teams look right on target. Low snap, they'll get it. He gets it off. That's a very nice kick. Gibson will let it bounce, and he'll pick it up at about the 19-yard line. He's got nowhere to go. Looks to the left, looks to the right. Now he's got some room. There's a couple of flags on the play, and he's still running. Spin move. He's finally brought down at about the 28, 29-yard line.
It'll probably be an illegal block in the back. Yeah, it's going to be a block in the back. And that'll put Shasta back to the... Wow, it's going to put Shasta all the way back to the 10-yard line as a 10-yard penalty.
Well, it's all right. That's just instead of 70 yards on an end-around run for Seth Park, it'll be 90. And a bag full of oxygen. Okay, they're down there in the dark zone. That end zone is dark. So they'll give that ball to Kelsall. End around, left-hand side. He cuts it back in, and they're all over him. They're going to stop him right there. They may have had a loss on the play. Kelsall was hoping to get a stutter step and move in and have a hole open up, but it never did. Actually, it kind of did, but it was filled by Vikings the whole time.
Big guy. Moves quick for a big guy.
He's got that big, long stride. They'll send Park in motion. They're going to pass the ball over to Park, right-hand side. He's met immediately. He'll break that tackle, and now he gets through. Seth Park's got some running room. He's got plenty more than a first down. He's finally brought down at the 33-yard line. Huge gain.
Now the Shasta crowd comes alive.
Hey, if Seth Park can't get around the end, they'll fake it to him and pass it to him around the end, and he was wide open on that one, but he broke a big tackle to begin with. 1st and 10 for the Wolves. And they'll hand it to Vinny Smith this time. Kelsall leading the blocking right there. And Vinny gains about 6 yards with 4 guys on his back. Vinny Smith's just not fair. I think you got to strap a side of beef to him, put him under his pads, extra 60 pounds.
After we got done with our interview, I said, hey, does the Mohawk give you a little bit better aerodynamic?
Yep.
And he says, well, actually it does.
So Vinny is in the backfield. They're packed in nice and tight right there. Garcia will give it to Vinny right up the middle again, and Vinny's got a big gain and enough for a first down plus more. He's crossed midfield down to the 49-yard line. First down, Shasta.
So, Gary, tell me, how impressed were you when I asked him what athlete does he look after?
I was very impressed.
Walter Payton, I mean, he wasn't even alive when he was running.
I know it. Seth Park gets the ball around the right end. Slow stutter step. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage. Gains about 3 on the play after getting around to the outside.
And that is number 8 on the stop. It looks like Nolan Winter. Oh, I'm sorry.
There was a 5-yard gain on that play. Garcia's got his club up on the ball right now. Kelsall in the slot position. They'll send him in motion. Boy's a big boy. And they'll give it to Vinny right up the middle. And Vinny gets through. He breaks through. And he's got a first down and much more. He's still on his feet. He's broken 3 tackles. Finally brought down at the 20-yard line. Vinny Smith does it again.
Wow.
I got to tell you, keep that ball in the hands of Vinny Smith tonight. 1st and 10 for the Wolves. Vinny in the backfield right now. Kelsall in motion. There's the snap, and the same exact play that they just had a big gain on. He doesn't even make it across the line of scrimmage. They were waiting on him. They were keying on him.
Well, you could tell that the defense is also getting tired.
They are getting tired. You know what they're doing? They're using Kelsall. They're using Seth Park. They're using Vinny Smith. They haven't used Mosby that much, but just when you think that Mosby's silent, that's when they'll give him the ball. End around. Seth Park, he's got a room to run, and he's flipped over, end over end, right at about the 10-yard line.
Wow, he flipped over like he got it in the end zone.
He did, too. It's going to be 3rd down and 1.
You know who it's going to?
Vinny is my guess.
Vinny right up the center, right up the gut. Get that first down.
There's a big hole right there, too. All right, Kelsall in motion. They give it to Vinny. Vinny right over the pack, and he looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yep, that's going to be a first down and goal just inside the 10. Shasta in a good position. 7:03 left to play in the first half. Puckett out. Oh, there's a whistle on the play.
And it looks like it was going to be, is it going to be called the timeout? Or, yeah, it looks like Pleasant Valley took a timeout.
That is exactly right. We'll go ahead and take one with us, and we'll be right back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Here's what people are saying about Bud's Jolly Cone.
We just love the food here, and the girls treat us like family.
Right into Bud's Jolly Cone today, 455 Antelope Boulevard, Red Bluff.
Hey, this is Rayson Mason Smith from the Red Bluff Outlaws, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
There's a good kid right there. He's got a kid in a little wheel go-kart too, can he?
That kid can drive. Sometimes he's got the best luck, and sometimes he's got the rotten luck.
He's got excellent skills behind the wheel, but you can't get him to get on a riding lawnmower for nothing.
Yep, and that's our friend Brian Smith. That's his son.
That's right.
Mason Smith.
Okay. First and goal. Ball sits at the 8-yard line.
What are you going to call here, Gary?
I think one of those end arounds to the left-hand side with maybe Kelsall in motion. That's exactly what they called. And Kelsall with the ball. He cuts it inside, gets down close to the goal line. Touchdown, Shasta. Kelsall with a big move.
Wow. You called that, and it was there.
Right there.
I actually used your phone and texted him and said, hey, call this play.
Call this play. Extra point coming up, 20-7, 6:51 left to play in the half.
And they have a man down. And
that's a Viking.
That's a Viking down. I can't see the number right
now.
Number
22, Dan.
Number 22, that is going to be DJ Merle.
DJ Merle. He
wide receiver.
No stats on the guy as far as size goes. He is a junior.
He's their punter.
So they'll tend to him. You want to go? We'll take another timeout while they tend to that player, and we'll be right back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Imagine a rent-a-car company that will pick you up right at your door. That's Enterprise. Call us. We'll arrange to come to you, take you back to our office, and you're on your way. Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
Hi, this is Felicia from Shasta Physical Therapy, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
We're back here in Chico, Pleasant Valley. They get him up on his feet. He's slow moving, but he's walking under his own power, so that's good to know. We don't like to see injuries take place. DJ Merrill, now he hustles off to the sideline. Good for him.
You'd be hurting if you had to stop Kelsall, too.
I'm not sure if I could do it. Kelsall's a big kid. And he's just coming into his own here midway through the season.
Yep.
Towards the end of the season, he's just coming into perfection. We like that.
You know, sometimes you got that missing link that you needed.
Shasta's lined up down here to go for an additional 2. Puckett is split wide, and also Kenyon Riley. They're going for 2. Smart move. Smart move. I would go for 2 all night long. Vinny Smith in the backfield, and they'll fake it to Vinny. We'll give it to Kelsall. Kelsall will trot in like he is an Appalachian horse, and he makes the extra point. That'll make it 22-7. 6:51 left to play in the half. Ensuing kickoff coming right up.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Maria Salas, your local Reading chiropractor. At Healthwise Chiropractic, we take a comprehensive approach to your health journey. From adjusting the entire family to providing you with pure, safe, and beneficial Arbonne products, we have a solution for you. Call Healthwise to make your appointment today. 244-9000. That's 244-9000. Or go to healthwisedoc.com. That's healthwisedoc.com.
Hi, this is Josh from Enterprise Rent-A-Car, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
I want to thank Josh for setting us up with our ride for this weekend. We're going to San Jose in the morning. We're down here in Chico tonight. They set us up with a brand new Chevy Suburban with all the bells and whistles.
Charcoal color looking. It's nice.
It's got a limousine partition in it.
Oh, nice. Close off the rest of the game when they're snoring back there.
That's it. Okay, so back to receive the speedster, Dante Martin.
22-7, favor of Shasta.
Also back deep is Blades Thomas.
Oh.
And that's a short kick, like almost as onside, and they grab the ball and fall on it right there. That was a smart move.
They had to. They had no choice, and that's number 52. That was Michael Stahl.
Good field position for the Vikings now, as they still have 6:51 left to play in the half, and they got some points to make up. Pick up some ground.
Shasta would really take command right now as if they did a great defensive stop or made a great defensive play right now.
A great defensive play that was a turnover or a defensive score would be good too. That would just really set a big tone.
Because don't forget, Shasta gets the ball at the start of the third quarter.
3 receivers on the left-hand side for the Vikings, 2 on the right-hand side. And Hughes is looking to throw, has a man in motion, and he hands it off to the guy who was in motion. He gets through the line, hit hard right there after about an 8-yard gain. Kelsall hit him, Lyons hit him, and
Corbin
number 23 hit
Corbin Muckle just leveled him.
Tony de Blasio was also in on that, and that guy paid the price. Bet they don't hand him the ball this play. He needs at least another
DeBlasio,
play.
is that Laverne's brother?
No.
Oh, that's DeFazio.
That's DeFazio.
Okay, I was close.
All right. Right up over center with 3 receivers on his left and 2 to the right. Quick pass out to the right-hand side, and that is complete. They're going to have a first down on that play. He's ran out of bounds. The receiver there, Dane Garrett, he gets enough for a first down and about 7 more. First down for the Vikings.
On the reception from Hughes is pushed out by Gibson. It is a Viking first down. Vikings have it first and 10.
There's the Werewolves of London again.
What is that?
I think it's one of those Viking horns.
Oh, yeah, right. A bugle, like not a bugle, but like that.
Yeah.
All right, Hughes now. Man in motion. Same play. He'll hand it to him again. Left-hand side. He's trying to get around the end. He's not going to get around the end this time. He's ran out of bounds. The ball carrier was Blades Thomas.
Boy, I tell you, Rhodes got away with one right there of just grabbing the back of the jersey of Kelsall.
They picked up 1 yard on that play. 2nd and 9 for the Vikings. 6:07 on the clock. First half. Shasta leads 22-7. Very exciting football game.
He went out of bounds. Why isn't the clock still moving, though?
I don't know. There's the snap, and they're looking to throw, and he's got pressure coming from Kelsall. Finally gets it out of his hands, throws it nowhere. Nobody was around. That's incomplete. Hughes felt the footsteps of number 9, Kelsall, and also on the pursuit was Alex Meek.
Alex Meek was just coming in strong. And Kelsall he heard those footsteps behind him. Boom.
Well, he was running right at us. I think I saw Hughes' eyes get bigger as he got closer.
.601 left in the first half. 22-7, favor of the Wolfpack.
This is a little bit different of a scene than we've seen against these two teams in the last 2-3 years.
And this is what Shasta wants. They got him in that 3rd and long situation.
In the shotgun right now. 2 men in the slot, 1 to the right. And Hughes is going to throw. He's got no pressure. Here comes Meek. Throws it out to the left or the right-hand side. Right through the hands of the receiver. And that ball goes incomplete.
That was intended for Rhodes. Excuse me. Yeah, 23. That's
right.
Rhodes.
Rhodes is one of their biggest playmakers. Runner, return, everything. Receiver, he can do it all. 4th and 9. Rhodes.
They're in 4-down territory. They might as well go. 5:55.
I would go for it right now. 4th and 9.
This is a big play for the Wolfpack. If they can make a defensive stop here.
Rhodes looking to throw, and he's going to look for a man right over the middle. Rolls out to the right-hand side, throws it deep, and it's a wobbly pass. No good, and it's broken up at the very last second. Levi Quintana does the job, and that is going to turn the ball over to the Wolves.
Quintana staying with his man and making the jump right at the right time. That's perfect timing on Quintana's part.
Dude, that was close, too, because that ball was in the hands of the receiver.
Yep.
And Quintana just brushed it down. Nice move, Levi Quintana. Making a statement, making a stand right there. Shasta ball 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Their own 39 is where they'll start.
And look at them. They run out. That offense just runs out immediately, ready to go. The energy level with the Wolves is just up.
Puckett is flared out wide to the right. Mosby is in the slot on the right-hand side. Vinny Smith in the backfield. Seth Park goes in motion. Vinny gets the fake. And right up the middle goes Seth Park with a nice gain.
Boy, Vinny does a good job of pretending he has that ball.
He's fooled me 3 times tonight.
You gotta try playing cards with him.
We're a little bit lower. We're a little bit lower in our setup here tonight because we're in the grandstands. Mosby now in motion. And they hand it up to Vinny Smith, and he's got room to move. Right up the middle. Vinny, one guy to beat. He'll cut to the left. Now he'll stutter step to the right. Cut back to the left, and across the line he goes. Vinny Smith scores another touchdown, and there's not a flag in the house.
Can I just say, wow. Unbelievable. Vinny Smith just...
He had a hole big enough for the whole team to walk through. Great offensive blocking by the Wolves, and that opened it right up.
And they're going to go for 2 again.
Look at that. That's a good strategy right there. We'll see what Ian Garcia does with it. Here comes the snap. And they are going to throw the ball, and that's to Puckett. Puckett gets over the line, and the extra point is good for 2. 30-7 as we wind down. 5:12 left to play in the first half. 30-7, Shasta leads, and we'll be right back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Honey, the water isn't working. I'm going to call J&J.
J&J Pumps offers the largest fluid inventory to get your water back on sooner. From water pumps to water filtration and everything in between. J&J Pumps will solve your water problems. J&J also offers 24/7 emergency service. When you have a water problem or question, contact J&J Pumps. Rain, sleet, or snow, J&J will go. Now located at 4952 South Barney in Anderson.
This is Mike Daly. You're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
And that's all you're going to get.
That's all you're going to get out of Mike. I think he said he says about maybe 10 words.
What he just said right there, he talked too much.
When we go on a road trip, and you know, good morning, how are you are the ones we see them in the morning.
Yep.
And then good night are the other two when we
See you
drop
later.
them off at night.
See you later.
Wow.
I'll tell you, Mike Daly, though, really impressed me in that Lions All-Star game. When
Yeah.
that player was called out and he came running up there, he had the photograph of the year, and it showed the player's foot in bounds.
Okay, there's the kick right there, and that is a bobble just at the where he picked it up. That's Martin. He looks to the right, now he looks to the left. Now he's got some room to move around the right-hand side, and they come back up from the backside and bring him down. Nice defensive effort right there.
That's number 33. That's Jake Shader.
Yeah, Ian Garcia, I think, was involved in that one too. No, I'm sorry, not Ian, but it was Kenyon Riley. Kenyon Riley had gotten beat, but he came back after he got beat and made the tackle right there. Kenyon Riley, nice job.
And you can see Seth Park, Ian Garcia, they're all huddled around Hunsaker right now, and they're talking about what we need to keep going.
Yeah, everything. All right, handoff right up the middle.
Oh,
That goes to Rhodes, and Rhodes grinds out a few. Troy Lyons brings him down after about a 6-yard gain.
Oh, and it looks like 72 with Wyatt Winkle and Muckle were having some words there.
I'm sure they were. Getting up a little bit slow was Troy Lyons. Limping a little bit. He'll shake that off. Give Troy Lyons a snow cone at halftime, and he's going to be brand new in the second half.
Oh, yeah, he'll be ready to go.
Rhodes right up over center, tries to halt the count, hands it up to Rhodes up the middle. Same play,
Oh.
Not much more. He may have gained 1, 2, if that.
And on the stop there is Walker Huey.
Walker getting in the football game.
Go Shasta!
Vinny Smith, man.
Wow. Impressed with that kid.
Vinny Smith is doing. Vikings going to take time out. We'll stay right here and chat with you. Vinny Smith is doing so good. When we interview him after the game, he might be saying, "I'm going to Disneyland."
I'm going to Disney World.
Disney World.
He wants world. He doesn't want the land. He wants the whole world. Vinny Smith, 2 touchdowns tonight already. Well over 100 yards tonight on the ground from Vinny Smith.
Already in the first half, still has 4 minutes left in it.
And he was like 100 yards behind Seth Park.
Goodness. Okay, so Shasta's out of their little confab over here near the sidelines with defensive coordinator Kirk Ramage. You know what I noticed about Kirk tonight? He's not wearing out a pair of shoes tonight.
No, he's calm.
He's very calm.
He's calm. He says, you know, I'm going to a different mentality with my players tonight.
That could be the strategy that works for these boys tonight.
Well, he's letting Corbin Muckle, he's letting Troy Lyons, and he's letting Kelsall all take lead of that defense.
Hughes takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws it right over the middle. That is complete over to the left-hand side. Short gain on the play.
Great stop by Corbin Muckle right there.
Receiver was Alex Torres, and that's going to be a first down for the Vikings. Nice play.
Barely enough for a first down. Okay, I can see blowing the horn for a touchdown, but a first down?
They gotta set some sort of a tone here. I mean, the Vikings have been very consistent, but they haven't done anything substantial. And, almost missed. Long ball all the way downfield. There's 2 guys involved, 2 defenders, and that ball is incomplete. Rhodes threw that ball 10, 20, 30, 40, 55 yards in the air.
That was Carrillo on the defensive side on the play. Good job by Carrillo.
What an arm that guy's got.
Well, he watched Lindquist all last year.
That was over 50 yards in the air. It wasn't even a perfect pass. It was a little bit wobbly. Bionics. Okay. So Rhodes in the backfield. He gets the ball right-hand side, and he's got Troy Lyons in pursuit. Lyons is going to bring him down for a 2-yard loss. Troy Lyons is earning his keep tonight, boy. And Troy Lyons a little bit shaken up on the play right there. He takes a couple of steps, looks at Coach Ramage and says, dude, I need to get off my feet. And he is down on the field right now. Troy Lyons is. He's moving. He doesn't look like he's outrageous in pain, but he's getting tended to right now, and they lay him down just to take every precaution. That's Steve Westlake taking care of business down there. So we've got an injury timeout, and we will take another timeout, and we will be right back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
When you choose Hild Collision Center, you have the option to receive text or email updates as your vehicle goes through the collision restoration process. Read customer reviews and see before and after photos online at hildcollisioncenter.com.
Hi, this is Katie Summers from KRCR-TV, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Troy Lyons is up off of his feet, and they hobble him over to the sideline right now where they'll attend to him. He's not putting any weight on his right leg. Any weight whatsoever. He's kind of hopping on that thing, and they're going to haul him right over to the edge where they can take a very close look at him and make sure that he's okay. They'll put him on the, I guess they call it the sports bench. Meanwhile, there's a play going on, and Hughes is on the run, left-hand side, and he is brought down. Not much of a gain. He may have picked up about 5. Oh, he picked up 1. Looked like 5 from here.
That'll be 4th down and like 12.
It's going to be 4th and 8 officially. And Troy is on the bench over there, and he's sitting up. He's not laying down, and that's a good sign. And, you know, he may have just twisted something. We don't know. PV taking another timeout. We'll stick here. We'll stay right here with you. 2:58 left to play. First half. Shasta leads 30-7.
That's got to be a big concern. What's going to be nice is if Shasta gets the ball back and uses this 2:58 to score a touchdown and even bring more points, and then they start the third quarter with the ball too, giving Troy a little bit more time to rest. But that's a big concern right now with Troy Lyons.
He looks like he's, I mean, certainly he's got some sort of deficiency, but he's talking, he's moving, he's sitting up, talking to the trainer. Oh, he's going to be fine, Danny. He just flipped his hair back.
He did that 90210 move, huh?
Look at, they got him on his feet now, and he's walking it off. That's good. He did not walk off. They're showing punt, but they've got Rhodes in that short set position right there, and that's where they snap it right to him, and there's a lot of room to run on the right-hand side.
And they know Lyons is not in there.
Marino Carrillo's got to stay at home on this one on the left defensive end. Here comes the snap. They're looking. It's going to be a big snap, and they're going to kick it away. Good kick. That's going to go to Kirk Gibson. He'll take it at the 29-yard line. He'll hand it off to somebody else on the left, going to the left-hand side. And that is a nice play right there, and he's got room to move all the way up near midfield. And that was a guy who's Riley. Kenyon Riley.
That was a great move. It fooled everybody. Yeah, I love that. He handed it off to somebody.
I couldn't tell who it was.
No, I couldn't either.
There's a certain side of the field that's kind of dark. And now they got Troy Lyons up on the bench. Looks like they're going to wrap some tape around his knee.
Probably reinforce that ankle just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just make sure that it's nice and stable.
I don't think they're working on the ankle, Dan. I think they're working on his knee and just going to put a little tape around it. No, they're doing the ankle as well. Back to pass goes Garcia. He looks downfield. Nobody go. Now he's going to hang on to it and run the ball. And he is hit hard after about a 3-yard gain. Garcia had nobody open, and that's what you do. You tuck it and run.
And that was Dalton Walker just laying a hit on Garcia.
Yeah, they're taping up his ankle, Troy Lyons. It looks like he's got some sort of a pad on his knee. So, you know, he may have injured a little bit of both.
Probably icing it up.
Garcia now, he's going to throw the ball again, and he's looking downfield. Right over the middle, almost had a guy open. He underthrew Kirk Gibson by a few, and that is incomplete.
And like Gibson gets up and goes, that was my bad, that was my bad.
Well, I'm not sure if that was a catchable ball. It was low.
He slipped. He went to cut back inside and just slipped on the field.
Be 3rd down and 7 for the Wolves. 2:09 left to play in this first half. Wolves lead this 30-7. Right up the middle. Vinny Smith. Big hole, and Vinny will charge out. Few guys on his back and gets enough for a first down. And he's down to about the 36-yard line. Vinny Smith.
He's just chewing away the yards slowly but surely. Just a little bit at a time and just taking the whole defense with him.
You need a few extra guys to bring Vinny Smith down.
You need the bus boys.
Something. Something. Okay, so Vinny will get a break in the action for one play. And Meek in the backfield, he's going to block, pass deep downfield, and he's got a Seth Park wide open. He catches the football. Touchdown, Shasta. Wow.
No flags.
No flags on the play. What a good pass by Ian Garcia. And look at Hunsaker. He is in a heyday right now, in a spin, a tailspin. Happy, and they're going for two.
You know, that confidence level that Ian Garcia has on throwing the ball and taking full command this year has been the deal breaker for Shasta. Besides their defense upping it up a game.
Okay, they're going for two. Here we go. Garcia fakes the pass. Now he's rolling around to his right-hand side. He's got nobody there. He's going to have to run it, and they're going to track him down and bring him down, and the extra point for two is going to be no good.
Wow.
36-7, 1:43 left to play in the first half. We'll have the ensuing kickoff coming up right after this.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Here's another energy-saving tip from REU, Redding's Electric Utility. Consider replacing incandescent light bulbs in your home with energy-efficient LED light bulbs. LED bulbs use up to 75% less energy, generate no heat, last up to 25 times longer than incandescent bulbs, and offer comparable or better light quality than other types of lighting. For more energy-saving tips, visit us at reupower.com or call us at 339-7200. REU and you, powerful together.
Hi, it's Dave Andrade. Join me for commentary on local sports every weekday. It's the XS Sports Extra on XS Sports 96.1 FM.
Dave Andrade.
Good guy. I like Dave Andrade. We should have him on a show sometime.
All around good guy.
He used to be the sports guy for Channel 7 way back when I was younger.
Oh, okay.
He was good, too. He was real good. All right, so we're looking at this, 36-7 with 1:43 left to play in the first half. Shasta has come out to play tonight.
They have, and 36-7, that says it all right there. They're getting a big dose of Vinny Smith right up the center. And Corbin Muckle kicks it off right into the hands, and that looks like number 6 on the play. No, number 3's got it. That's Dante Martin.
That's Martin, and they're tough on the defense right there, the coverage. Nice job right there by Tony de Blasio.
Tony de
Blasio brings it
Blasio,
down.
boy. So is it the leg power of Vinny Smith, or is it the cast on his left arm?
It's the legs, man. I didn't see 6 guys hanging on his cast. I saw 6 guys hanging on his back.
I saw a couple guys go backwards.
I think I saw one guy mouth, I don't want nothing to do with that, number 8. All right, so Hughes now has got a couple of receivers on his left-hand side, one on his right, and Rhodes in the backfield. Rhodes will get that ball and go right up the middle, and he's going to gain just a couple, if that. Defensive stand right there, Huey on the stop.
And look who's back in the lineup is 54, Troy Lyons.
Yeah, Troy just walked that off, put a little tape on.
You need to get some sleep, Troy. I'll get all the sleep I need when I'm dead.
Yeah, chugged down a pixie stick, and he's ready to get back in it.
Yep. You knew he was okay when he flipped back his hair.
1:07 to go. The clock is running now. It's down to 1 in the first half. Rhodes in the backfield. He's got a fullback. They'll give it to Rhodes. Off tackle, right-hand side. There's a big hole, and he's got enough for, well, he's close to the first down. He ran out of bounds to stop the clock. That was a good, smart move.
I think he's got enough for the first down. It looks like he does.
Depends on where they mark it. 51 seconds now. Clock is stopped. That is going to be enough for a first down for the Vikings. Good move.
Oh. That horn. I'm trying to find it and see where it's at. Usually look like one of those long husks, kind of a horn.
Rhodes in the backfield, back to pass, right over the middle, and that's going to be complete. Nice pass right over the middle. Oh, man, that he is brought down. I'm surprised he got up so easily.
Jumped right up immediately. He had his ankles bent the other way.
Backwards. That's Akia Ramirez. Concentration on that play. Quick passes are the only thing that have been working so far for the Vikings here. It's going to be second down and about 1 with 26 seconds left, and the clock is ticking. I'm looking for the long pass right here. Nope, they'll give it to Rhodes up the middle. Rhodes is brought down by Kelsall right there. That's going to be enough for a first down. Right at the 50, midfield.
And now clock continues to run. 13 seconds left.
12 down to 10. I'm expecting the long pass on this one.
I see Pleasant Valley just run the clock out, and
he's going for the quick pass over to the right-hand side, and that is complete right there to Jaron Polander. Polander knocked out of bounds. I think he's out of bounds. We'll see what they mark it. Well, it's going to be enough for a first down or no? That's going to run the clock out anyway. It doesn't matter. So into the first half, Shasta putting on a clinic here in Chico against the Pleasant Valley Vikings. The Wolves lead 36-7, and we'll be right back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
If you're ill or injured, Hilltop Medical Clinic is here to help. From allergies to the flu to minor injuries, Hilltop Medical Clinic has you covered. Hilltop Medical Clinic is open 7 days a week on Hilltop Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center and open Monday through Saturday on Eureka Way in Reading. No appointment necessary. Just come on in. Hilltop Medical Clinic. They accept and bill most insurance. Learn more at hilltopmedicalclinic.com.
Just as a temper. No more. I'll say something next time. No more. She seems fine to me. No more. She never said no. No more. It's just a woman's issue. No more. Not in this family. No more. Not on this team.
No more. We don't talk about that.
No more bystanding. No more ignorance. No more excuses. No more.
Here's some important information from REU, Reading's electric utility. REU recognizes how utility costs affect our customers. We would like to take this opportunity to remind our customers that we offer special programs like our Lifeline and Lifeline Plus programs for income-qualified customers. REU also offers other customer assistance programs. For more information, visit us at reupower.com or call us at 339-7200. REU and you, powerful together.
At Enterprise, we not only rent great cars, we sell them too.
And buying from us is different than buying from anyone else.
At Enterprise, we clearly mark our lowest price on every car.
No games, that's the price. And every vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile limited powertrain warranty.
We'll even buy it back if you're unhappy for any reason.
It's like a happiness guarantee.
Haggle-free buying, worry-free ownership.
Let us show you what that means.
Hey, sports fans, it's Dave Tappan from Red 103.1 Reading's Classic Rock. And you're listening to Shasta High School football on the Shasta Sports Network.
Welcome to the Shasta Sports Network Halftime Report. A quick look at tactical and statistical information from the first half of tonight's game. Here now, with an in-depth analysis on the first half, Gary Moore and Dan Miller.
Sorry about that. I can tell you, Dan, that this first half has been the Vinny Smith show.
It has been. He has just been running the numbers up, gaining the yards, and just power running the ball.
And his supporting cast, Ian Garcia, Detrius Kelsall. Who else has been in the game who's had some Mosby's had a couple of really good plays. Quintana's made a big play. Carrillo has done well. De Blasio, Gibson has done great. Everybody is doing their job. Alex Meek is getting into it. This is a team game, and tonight they're showing what a team is all about. They have come to play. I mean, I don't have specifics on yardage or anything, but Vinny's got to have over 100 yards easily.
Oh, he's easily over 100 yards tonight, and just rolling it up.
Seth Park has got to be close to that. And Tanner Hughes is really working hard as his quarterback, but his starring cast is Rhodes. Keanu Rhodes, he's had his hands on the football more times than anyone for the Pleasant Valley Vikings, and I can see why. He is a kickoff returner, he's a punt returner, he is a receiver, he is a running back, and he's good at blocking, and the guy is lightning fast. I'd give him the ball every time as well.
You know, with Vinny, going back to Vinny Smith, he power runs that right down the throat. But you know what? That defensive line is controlling this game, and it starts with Walker Huey. He's just getting his penetration in and allowing the linebackers to float and do what they got to do.
Kenyon Riley is a guy that's also been heavily involved in this football game. He's the one that he didn't get beat, but the runner got by him on the kickoff. He's the one that came back 12 yards downfield and took him down.
And you know, the hard hits I've been seeing tonight are from Corbin Muckle.
Corbin Muckle is also having a really good football game here tonight, too. So, you know, he's got some things to talk about a little bit later on when he gets kids and grandkids. I mean, he has something to talk about for this game. And I'm real proud of that kid tonight because he's had a rough go of it this year, and we're happy to see him do quite well. Man, the cheerleaders are on their football field right now doing their thing. It is halftime here in Chico at Pleasant Valley High School. Shasta leads this one 36-7, and we'll be back with the second half in about 7 minutes. Stand by.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Here's what people are saying about Bud's Jolly Cone.
A great place to do business, a great place to see people from the community, and just a great place to have fun and eat great food.
Right into Bud's Jolly Cone today, 455 Antelope Boulevard, Red Bluff.
You can now see before and after pictures at hillcollisioncenter.com. Professional grade repairs and satisfied customer reviews. Watch a free virtual tour of Hill Collision Center's state-of-the-art facility. See it online at hillcollisioncenter.com.
Hey, this is Eric Gannon, driver of the number 75 Shasta Sports Network Super Late Model. Keep the pedal to the metal, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
You are listening to the Shasta Sports Network, and once again, it is 36-7. 6:34 left until the start of the third quarter, and we will be right back, and you know exactly who you're listening to.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
For over 50 years, Hild Collision Center is still family-owned and operated. It all started when Art Hild opened his first body shop in 1965. Today known as Hild Collision Center, the North State's most recommended full-service collision repair business. The Hild family is proud to continue business in this great community. Every year brings new changes in many forms, from new vehicle models, training and equipment, new technology in aluminum bodies and frames, computers, airbags, and Pearl Clear Coat paints. You can be assured that the team at Hild Collision Center are the best in class. The Hild Collision Center family would like to say thank you to the North Valley for trusting them with your collision repairs and allowing them to grow and support our community. Hild Collision Center on East Cypress Avenue in Reading. Online at hildcollisioncenter.com or find us on Facebook. Hild Collision Center, where you're always a satisfied customer.
Shasta Physical Therapy wants you to know it's your health, it's your recovery, and most importantly, it's your choice. If you require physical therapy because of an injury at work, at home, at play, or when the time comes when you need post-operative rehab, Gary Hoffman and Andy Holcomb at Shasta Physical Therapy have been helping patients since 1993. Taking time to pick the right physical therapist is just as crucial as picking the right physician. At Shasta Physical Therapy, their goal is to help every patient get their life back to normal. For neck, back, arm, leg, foot pain, or post-operative rehab, Shasta Physical Therapy is your choice. Remember, when your physician prescribes physical therapy, ask for Shasta Physical Therapy by name. After all, it's your health, it's your recovery, and it's your choice.
Shasta Physical Therapy. Call 221-1312, 221-1312. Make it your right choice.
2 years ago, I killed my brother. That night, I had a few drinks, but I thought I was fine to drive us home. On the way, I lost control of my car and swerved off the road. The car rolled over 7 times, leaving me hanging upside down. My brother was nowhere to be seen. I yelled for him, but there was little response. I found him 30 feet away on the side of the road. He was barely breathing. My brother died on the scene because of my poor judgment. I killed my brother. One decision can change your life. It changed mine. Visit www.tampatac.org LED.org for more information.
This is head football coach J.C. Hunsaker from Shasta High School, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Where's your happy place? You know, that place where everything feels right and all the pieces of this crazy puzzle we call life fit. You can't help but smile when you're there. What if your happy place was at work? You have to be there. Might as well love what you're doing, right? At Spherion, we think so. Every year, we help 160,000 people put their skills to work in rewarding careers that keep them happily moving toward their goals. While we enjoy a place of leadership in our industry, we are locally owned and we make staffing personal. Our business is about people and connecting them to jobs that put a sparkle in their eye and a spring in their step. At Spherion, we love what we do. And we think you should too.
Hi, this is Brittany from Maxwell's Eatery, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Here we go. We're ready. About a minute to go before the second half kickoff. You can just let that run for a while. That sounds kind of good.
It sets the mood.
It sets the mood. 36-7 as we get ready for the second half kickoff. Shasta leads over the Pleasant Valley Vikings. Got some updates for you here at halftime. Enterprise is up 35-28 over Paradise.
Wow.
Shasta, I'm sorry, not Shasta, but Foothill is leading 14-7 over Chico. TJ Holmes is at that game. We're going to watch him. He'll give us some updates, so we'll keep you updated on those games. And those are big, important games, too, and it's nice to see Enterprise coming out after a whooping last week and doing very well this week. They need that, and they don't have a coach.
And you got something else that some news about Vinny Smith.
Look at a little statistic here on Vinny Smith. And by the way, Shasta's going to get the ball. Marino Carrillo back deep to receive on the far side. Kirk Gibson on the near side. Vinny Smith has carried the ball 17 times and for 211 yards.
Wow.
All right.
Unprecedented numbers. Just completely in awe over Vinny Smith.
Whoops. Shasta was lined up at the wrong side. They go to the north side now. They will. Vikings will kick off to Shasta. Okay, so same thing, only backwards. Kirk Gibson is on the far side. Marino Carrillo is on the near side. Which one do you want?
I'll take Gibson. Last time I took Gibson ran it back for a touchdown. One of my first calls ever, and I really enjoyed that.
That was a good one. We're going to have to call that game back up and pull that highlight out just
Why
in case
not?
you never get one like that again.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'll take Marino here, back deep, standing right at his goal line. I see Debbie Williams here. She's a big supporter. Right down the way here, up top row.
Oh, Miss Williams.
All right, so PV comes out. They'll kick off to Shasta.
And it looks like set to kick off is Crum. Caden Crum kickoff. Hey, that rhymes.
Very nice. And that's a deep kick, and that's going to go to Gibson. Danny, you've got the call.
All right,
at the
he's
4.
going to take it at the 5. He's going at the 15. He's out to the 20, and he runs right into traffic right there, and that's where he'll stop just over the 20-yard line, 21-yard line.
That was like a head-on collision down there.
That was a head-on collision.
Right at the 20. Pretty good run back there for Gibson. Not bad.
Not bad at all. 20/20 vision still.
It'll be about a 16-yard return. Wolves will have it first and 10 on their 22.
All right, and Ian Garcia going back to work.
Yep, bringing them out. No huddle. They'll go right to it.
And that offensive line, they're stacked. Number 75, number 73, Jake Welch.
And they'll give that ball to Kelsall, end around. He'll cut back in. He gets some yardage. Now he'll go to the right. He just got through 2 or 3 tackles. He is up to the 44-yard line before he's brought down. What a big run right there for Kelsall.
And I ran into Kelsall when I had to go to use the men's room. And he says, hey, what do you think? I said, I think it's great. He goes, we're not letting up at all.
I wouldn't think so. Too much at stake here.
That was Seth Park around the right side.
Pretty good hole right there, opened up by Jake Welch. He was a pulling lineman on that one, and he made the first hit that opened up the hole, which made Seth Park gain about 5 yards on the play.
Jake Welch, senior, 5'11", 180 pounds.
That's him sitting right in front of us, isn't it? Plus 30. Yeah, up the middle.
Oh, plus 30, they said. Okay. We're going to make a correction on that then.
Vinny Smith was the ball carrier for a short gain. Ball at the 49 of the Vikings. Be third down, about 2, a long 2. Kelsall goes in motion, and they'll give it to Vinny Smith right up the middle. And Vinny Smith will not get that first down.
Look at their offensive line, Gary.
They're big.
240 pounds, 210 pounds, 210 pounds, 265 pounds. And then substituting 220 plus 240 pounds.
Well, the average is about 260. That offensive line is eating no kale ever. Right up the middle, Vinny Smith. He breaks a couple of tacklers. He's got one to beat, but he's got his arms around him. Vinny Smith goes down at about the 14-yard line. Huge run and no flags on the play.
I see 275 yards coming up quick for Vinny Smith. Unbelievable. And that's just all Vinny Smith's speed.
They give the end around to Seth Park. He tries to turn the corner. He gets around there. We'll see where he ran out of bounds. There's no indication yet as to he did not make the goal line, but he's close to it.
That's going to be a holding call.
A holding call go get Shasta will negate that carry.
That's the second holding call that's been negated on Seth Park.
We've said it before. We'll say it again. There's no holding in football unless you're in love. There's no love out here. So that'll back him up to about the 25-yard line.
1st and 20 now.
They'll send Kelsall in motion. They'll give him the ball. He's got room to the outside. He cuts inside real quick. He's got some pursuit. He'll get a short gain, but nowhere near enough to the original line of scrimmage.
They're going to give him 5 yards. It's going to be second down and 15.
Long way to go. 9:46 on the clock for the third period. We're here in Chico. We'll give you an update on the other games as we get them. Seth Park goes in motion. Now Ian's going to throw the ball over to Seth. He's wide open. Oh, what a great tackle at the very last second. That would have been a touchdown if that tackle wasn't made. And Dan, I think it was number 35, Anthony Loney.
That was Anthony Loney. And did you see him? He helped Seth Park up.
Just barely got him down, too.
Yeah.
Seth had nobody between him and the end zone.
That's a great open field tackle.
Textbook. Good defensive play by the Vikings right now. Smith now. Take that handoff. Give it to Vinny Smith. Why not? Left tackle. He gets a little bit to go, and they'll blow a whistle before he's even brought down because he was held up by two guys.
Oh, and it was a fumble on the play.
I didn't see that bounce out. Vikings recover that fumble.
I didn't even see that either.
We got a player down out there too, Shasta player. I can't even come close to seeing the number. There's way too many people in the way. We'll get it for you here when we can see it.
Jacob Welch. Jacob Welch is the player that's down, Gary.
We don't like that at all. They're stretching out his knees right now. We never want to speculate on what the injury is, but they are working on his left knee, trying to straighten it out and lay him down. So while we have this timeout, let's go ahead and take a timeout ourselves. We will be right back with 8:59 left to play in the third.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
You can now see before and after pictures at HillCollisionCenter.com. Professional grade repairs and satisfied customer reviews. Watch a free virtual tour of Hill Collision Center's state-of-the-art facility. See it online at HillCollisionCenter.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Maria Salas of Healthwise Chiropractic, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Dr. Maria, she might be joining us again for another game if we have many more games left. She was fun, always a good time. Maria Salas, supporting local athletes and the Shasta Sports Network.
And he seems to be really favoring that left leg.
Yeah, he is. He's not putting any weight on that left knee right now.
And that's Hunsaker helping him off. It looks like Coach Daryl Tracy also helping him.
Be first down for the Vikings. Ball, I believe it's right around the 16-yard line.
I'm sorry, it wasn't Hunsaker helping. Actually, Hunsaker did help him off, and then they just traded off.
Hughes is up right over center right now. He's looking to throw the ball. Quick pass right over the middle, and that is complete to Jaron Polander, but he's met immediately by the defense.
Kirk Gibson right there on the play, slowed him down a little bit until Lyons and company can get over there. Nice 6-yard gain. 8:35 left in the third quarter. Clock continues to run.
Up over center is the tactic right now from Hughes. And in the backfield, of course, his go-to guy, and that is Rhodes. And he will hand it off to Rhodes, right-hand side. Mosby, he kept him contained. Kirk Gibson is there, and also a big hit by Tony de Blasio bringing him down.
Rhodes on the carry.
Foothill and Chico are tied at halftime, 14 apiece.
Wow. That's a game we really need to watch out for. Chico ranked number 2 right now.
Chico had missed a 26-yard field goal. So they'll keep it tied. Be 3rd and 3 to go. You can expect that Rhodes will get the football on this one. Mosby on the left defensive end. He needs to stay at home and keep him contained so his interior line can bring him down with not much of a gain. They only need 3 for a first down. They'll pitch it left-hand side, and they catch him in the backfield, and that's going to be a huge loss, and that's Kelsall with a big play.
Wow, Kelsall with a big defensive penetration there, gets him into the backfield and brings him down.
It's going to be a loss of about 8. It'll bring up 4th and 11 for the Vikings.
4th and 11, you got no choice. You're going to have to kick the ball away and hope for the best.
Or have a really good fake, do something.
And that defense, boy, they've got to be worn down after that break.
Gibson is standing at his 50 midfield, right at the 50, the 49 actually of Pleasant Valley, expecting to take this punt, do something with it. If you can get any kind of a run back at all, there will be some great field position for Shasta. Here comes the pressure. They get the kick off.
Beautiful kick.
And he calls for a fair catch at the 47, and that's where Shasta will take over, and he gets bumped right there at the end. Gibson wanted the flag, but it did not come out.
Wow, they didn't even call that at all. He clearly called for the fair catch.
You touch him, and you get a flag.
You touch him, you get a flag.
And he bumped him pretty good, and that flag did not come out. All right, then.
All right. Maybe I should have asked them their name when I was coming out of the restroom, because I saw them all there sitting there eating.
West Valley's leading 34-7 at halftime, but I'm not sure who they're playing. Okay, end around, right-hand side, Seth Park. He looks around, cuts left, gets about 4, maybe 5 on the play.
Yeah, what a stop by Anthony Ioni. Wow.
He got 5 on the play. Seth Park couldn't get around the end, so he turned it inside. And they've got some pretty good containment there. And there comes Mosby, the ball carrier. He gains a couple of yards on that play.
And it looks like he's made a first down there,
That's going to be plenty for the first down. Good run by Mosby.
Mosby getting in the mix now.
Hope that thing doesn't try to talk to this thing.
Oh, no. Let's shut that down immediately. Oh, I was going to go online.
Oh, go right ahead. Yeah. I got updates from Patrick Carr from the Record Searchlight. I believe he's at the West Valley game. TJ is
at the Enterprise game.
Chico Foothill game.
Oh, okay.
And back to pass goes Garcia. He's looking downfield. He's got a guy wide open, and he drops the ball. Seth Park.
What a place to hit him right in the hands.
That's not characteristic of Mr. Park.
What is that about?
Anxious. He was anxious to keep running.
He turned his head upfield and didn't concentrate on looking at the ball.
Thank you, Mike Daly. He's telling us that the West Valley is playing Anderson.
And Red Bluff Spartans, they're playing in Shasta High School tonight.
That's right. And Vinny, the ball carrier, charges out for a handful of yards right there. Not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down, and I would say go for it. And we've got a player either down or moving slowly for the Vikings. Yeah, he doesn't want to get up right now. He's hurting. That's number 52, Dan.
Oh, that's going to be Michael Stahl.
Oh, now he gets up.
He's hobbling.
Limping off. Not, he is hopping.
You
Not
know,
hobbling, he's hopping.
It looks like
And
almost.
he's holding his left calf.
Oh, it's going to be a pulled calf muscle. It looks like almost Pleasant Valley is wearing shorts, doesn't it? Kind of.
Sort of. And there's going to be a timeout on the play for the injury. We will be right back right after this.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Honey, the water isn't working. I'm going to call J&J.
J&J Pumps offers the largest fluid inventory to get your water back on sooner. From water pumps to water filtration and everything in between, J&J Pumps will solve your water problems. J&J also offers 24/7 emergency service. When you have a water problem or question, contact J&J Pumps. Rain, sleet, or snow, J&J will go. Now located at 4952 South Barney in Anderson.
Hi, this is Loretta Muckle from Shasta High School, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
All right, back here in Chico at Pleasant Valley High School. And
looks like they just did an end around with Seth Park to the right side.
It'll be second down according to the markers. And Garcia will take the snap, and he'll give it to Seth Park. Or I'm sorry, Mosby around the left-hand side. Mosby's got a little running room. He's hit from behind. And that might be close enough for a first down.
He gained 5 yards just crawling almost.
You know, the guy knocked him 4 yards towards the front, and that is going to be a first down for Shasta.
4:37 left on the clock, and the clock continues to run. 36-7, Shasta.
And there is right up the middle, Seth Park, and he's still running. Seth Park, he's down close to the 5 inside near the goal line. What a run by Seth Park.
He gained every single one of those.
He ran like Vinny Smith on that play.
Yes, he
just
did.
High stepping down the field.
Because he wants his touchdown.
Be first and goal. 4 minutes left in the quarter. Ian Garcia takes the snap. Vinny gets the fake. Seth Park around the right-hand side going for the pylon. We'll see if he makes it. They're calling it a touchdown. Seth Park. Wow.
Now remember, Shasta's sitting at an average of 3.5 in the third quarter. They just upped that.
They're going to, looks like Kilgore's coming out to kick the extra point. Usually Ian Garcia is the holder for that, and that's the way it's going to stand this time as well.
Now would be a good time for a little fake. 4:04 left in the third quarter.
There's the kick right there. Go for it. That is up, and it's perfect, and that's going to make it 43-7 with 4:04 left to play in the third. Stand by. The ensuing kickoff is coming up next.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
If you're ill or injured, Hilltop Medical Clinic is here to help. From allergies to the flu to minor injuries, Hilltop Medical Clinic has you covered. Hilltop Medical Clinic is open 7 days a week on Hilltop Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center and open Monday through Saturday on Eureka Way in Reading. No appointment necessary. Just come on in. Hilltop Medical Clinic. They accept and bill most insurance. Learn more at hilltopmedicalclinic.com.
Hi, this is Courtney and Bossy at Bud's Jolly Cone in Red Bluff, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
If you are ever traveling through Red Bluff, Bud's Jolly Cone is a must stop. It's right there on the main drag, Antelope Boulevard. That goes right through. They're on the south side.
Yep.
Order the tater tots.
The tater tots are good. They got deep fried mushrooms. They have these tacos that are just stuffed tacos that are unbelievable. You know, Gary, I'm having a real hard time here. God, so many players involved. There's the kickoff.
That's going to go to Martin. He's the fast one, and that kid's got good moves, and he's going through, and he almost broke through right at the 40. He's finally brought down at the very last second right there.
Corbin Muckle on the stop.
Corbin Muckle on the stop. Nice move.
Wow. All right, so the Vikings taking over. Looks like at the 40-yard line. Wow, that kid got some speed. He took that ball all the way from the 10-yard line.
Not only that, he can change directions in a fraction of a second and just totally move the other way. Kid is fast, that Martin guy.
Kate Petrie is in crutches over there.
Yeah.
As we can see for Shasta.
All right, in the shotgun position is Hughes, and he's looking at all of his options. Throws it downfield and out of bounds, and that is incomplete/complete. Alex Stidham on the sideline caught that football. That's Jill's boy.
Oh, well, the pass was intended for Jaron Polander.
Back up on the ball right now with 3 receivers on his left-hand side, out to the right. One guy, they're looking to throw the ball right over the middle, and look at that, that's picked off by Troy Lyons. Intercepted, right, what a leap he made to make that catch.
He just jumped straight up and caught that thing. Wow.
Troy Lyons, man.
Wow. That's got to be interception number 4 for Troy Lyons this year.
He jumped so high, he landed on his back, or else he would have had some running room.
He's ready to play some basketball.
That kid, I didn't know he could jump that high. That was nice. That was impressive. And we'll see what Ian Garcia's got for him. They will hand it off to Kelsall around the left-hand side. And there's a couple of really good blocks right there. Kelsall gets around the end. He gains about 4 on the play.
Wow, he just digs his head right in there and just plows right through him. And Shasta is just staying on the gas and going for what they know.
They run it right up the middle, and that's you-know-who, Mr. Vinny Smith, and he's got a first down with guys on his back.
3 of them. Boy, you ever walk up a dark alley, I tell you what, take Vinny Smith with you.
Wow.
You will be all right.
They'll give it to Vinny, or they'll fake it to Vinny, give it to Seth Park. Seth Park, it gets through the line. Nobody gets the tackle on him, and he goes for a touchdown, Shasta. Seth Park does it again with 3:08 left to play.
Wow. So not only is Shasta completing Coach Hunsaker's bucket list of getting to PV, he's doing it in a fashion to where they're just shutting them down.
Extra point kick. Kilgore has a kick. That looks a little goofy, and it's going to be no good.
No.
So still, that'll rack up the points to 49-7 with 3:08 left to play in the third, and we will be right back with another kickoff for you.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
If you are looking for a job, you'll love Spirion. We match great talent to great opportunities. Our staff specializes in placing a wide range of employment areas, including clerical, secretarial, technical, light industrial, and word processing, temp to hire, and direct hire. Find a job you'll love. Contact Spirion today.
Hey everybody, this is Tony with Tony Horde Photography, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
There's our guy, Tony Horde.
Tony
He's
Horde.
taking the night off, probably spending it with his lovely bride, and who would blame him?
Why not?
No way. 49-7, third quarter, 3:08 left to play.
I was looking for Max Preps wherever you had it.
Well, you have to go to here and then go to there, and then
There it is. Okay.
Both teams, Shasta's there, PV's there. Big night for Seth Park. Big night for Vinny Smith. Big night for about 7 or 8 other players. Big night for the Wolves. That's bouncing up, and Martin will take it. Take it about a 16-yard line. Man, that kid's fast. He got room, and he brings it back out to about the 32-yard line before he's brought down.
42 on the stop. That's Jamil Woods. So I'm looking at within the division, Shasta 3-0 in the division.
Right.
Chico 2-1, Foothill 2-1, Pleasant Valley 2-1. but the rankings have fallen down. Now Foothill is ranked number 3.
Interesting.
So that could be a big factor. I mean, if Shasta continues to win and Foothill goes down.
It's actually Chico and Foothill are both tied at the 2nd spot.
Yes. So, but
that ball goes right up the middle for no gain.
Shasta's got the tiebreaker over Chico because they beat Chico.
Correct.
That's going to be an important game against Foothill.
Viking has a man down on the field. He's face down. Looks like number, I can't see it from here, Dan.
Looks like 50.
Looks like 59, but I'm not sure. And he's getting up slowly under his own power. And he wants to stay in the game, but I believe that's number 50 for sure. He wants to stay in the game, but you got to take him out for at least one play.
So Foothill and Paradise are playing tonight, right? Foothill and
Enterprise is playing Paradise. Foothill's playing Chico tonight.
Okay, so so that's going to give the rights to number 2 right now in the division.
Oh.
So that's going to, if Foothill wins against Chico, then
it'll all shape out really interesting.
Regardless, with a win tonight,
all right,
Shasta will have a first-round bye.
Troy Lyons looking right over center right there. And there's pressure on the quarterback, Hughes. He looks to throw it. He throws it deep downfield, and there's nobody around. He may have caught it. They're calling it incomplete.
Yeah, he trapped it.
Levi Quintana was around in that. He tried to get it over his head, but went right through his fingers.
Polander making a great adjustment to come back for the ball.
Not quite enough. It hit the ground, so incomplete. In baseball, they call that a long strike. 3rd and 9 for the Vikings.
Overall record, Shasta sitting at 7-1. Chico and Foothill both at 5-3.
Enterprise up over Paradise 42-28 in the 3rd quarter.
Wow.
So that's good for Enterprise. They needed that.
Without a coach.
Without a coach. Back to pass. Goes Hughes. Throws it downfield. Overthrows his man. Incomplete. That was intended for Polander, I believe. No, Ramirez.
4th and 10. Wow, I tell you, Shasta is just putting the
PV. They're showing punt, but you know what? Now you got to come up with something.
Yeah,
You're getting a little bit too close towards the beginning of the 4th quarter to not be putting some points on the board. I wouldn't be surprised if they snap it to Rhodes, number 23, and he runs over to the right-hand side. There's not a whole lot of strength on the left-hand side, but they're going to kick it away.
And a beautiful high hanger kick.
High punt, get away from it. It's the right thing to do. That'll take a PV bounce and bounce up to the 47-yard line of Shasta, and that's where they will take over 1st and 10.
Actually, Shasta bounce has started going that way.
Sorry.
That's okay. No.
I'm so charged up by this football game tonight.
Me too.
I'm not even feeling the cold. I took my coat off.
I don't even want to talk anymore. I just want to watch.
Let's go put a microphone up next to the announcer's booth. That guy's doing a pretty good job.
He's doing a great job. I'm about ready to hand my headsets to this lady right next to me, and I'm going to go down and watch. She can give you the play-by-play.
I'll have her trained by the midway through the 4th quarter.
And she'll have nachos and jalapenos up here for you.
Shasta now with the ball, and quarterback in now is Kilgore. He'll hand it off up the middle to Meek, giving their big runners a little bit of a break. That's good.
You're going to start seeing the 2nd and 3rd string start come in now, and already a quarterback change. Ian Garcia has taking the rest of the night off. In fact, you can see the whole starting line down there on the bench, and they're just kicking back, and they're happy with their accomplishment.
Well, I'll tell you what they're doing is they're taking a breather.
They're taking a
breather in case they need, stranger things have happened in this game of football. I've seen a lead get destroyed in no time at all, but Kilgore, he's going to hand off to Meek up the middle one more time, and he's got a big hole to get through. He's going to have a 1st down for the Wolves down to the 42-yard line. Alex Meek with a big run.
And they're just going to continue to run this clock and run it down.
Alex Stidham is now in the football game, too. He's number 21 right there. He'll come to the sideline for some instruction. And going in with the next play is going to be Spencer Graybow. Spencer, number 34, flares out into the wide receiver position.
And he likes to give Kilgore plenty of those reps.
That's right. And they hand off right-hand side to the man in motion, and that was Spencer Ramirez. And Ramirez has a short gain on the play. Clock still ticking with 30 seconds left in the third.
49-7. Wow.
Who would have thunk?
And they're just going to run this clock down as much as they can. Yep, they're going to just let it run all the way down.
Why not?
That's going to be the end
That'll
of the...
be the end of the third period with the score. Shasta 49, Pleasant Valley 7, and we will be right back for the fourth quarter.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
At Enterprise, we not only rent great cars, we sell them too.
And buying from us is different than buying from anyone else.
At Enterprise, we clearly mark our lowest price on every car.
No games, that's the price. And every vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile limited powertrain warranty.
We'll even buy it back if you're unhappy for any reason.
It's like a happiness guarantee.
Haggle-free buying, worry-free ownership.
Let us show you what that means.
This is Ashley from Enterprise Rent-A-Car, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Thank you, Ashley. We appreciate the vehicle you guys have set us up with for our road trip tonight down to San Jose.
Next time we want a 1977 Winnebago.
Please.
We're going up over the mountains.
That's right, with a satellite dish on it.
Yeah.
Alex Meek, the ball carrier, right up the middle. He's met immediately by about 3 Vikings. They'll bring him down for a short gain.
You know, Gary, what can you say about Shasta's performance tonight? They've just been taking it to the house.
They have taken it all the way. Kilgore in at quarterback right now. He is in the shotgun position. He's comfortable there. They'll fake it. They'll hand it around to the left-hand side to Joe Barricker. Joe's got a little bit of a short gain. Couldn't quite get around the corner, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
And it looks like Daniel Chavez on the stop for the Vikings. And I don't hear the horn going off that much tonight. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, you don't have to say sorry, announcer. You're doing a great job.
Yeah, he's doing a great job over there.
He's doing awesome. Oh, and it's a
pass. Left hand's out of the right-hand side, and they're...
Yeah, they're saying he caught it.
That was a great catch right there by Spencer Grabo. Was that enough for the first? Looks like it.
Garbo. And look at Kilgore getting in there. Oh, it's going to be 4th and short.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Not enough for the first down. Clock continues to run, 10-20. And looks like they just changed possessions. So obviously that was 4th down. They didn't realize that. They thought it was 3rd. And clock continues to roll with 9:50 left in the fourth quarter.
Okay, so here's our updates coming along here, okay?
Oh, great. You want to push notifications or?
Nope. We just want to let it roll. They'll pop in. They should pop in.
Okay.
Ball carrier around the right-hand side is Dante Martin. He's the speedster. He's the guy that can make things happen. He gets way more than he needed for a first down on that one.
Wow.
Yeah, it is. Ball at the 46. Sorry about that, Dan.
That's okay.
Ball at the 46-yard line. PV at their own 46. They're moving down, 9:02, 49-7 your score.
49-7. Wow, what a punch in the mouth to the Vikings.
Well, I'm telling you what, there's going to be a celebration going on. Ball carrier around the right-hand side for big yardage. He is on the move. That was a quick run by Blades Thomas. Big pickup and probably enough for a first down.
And Kessel on the stop. But Kessel's not even. Yeah, Kessel is in the game.
Yep.
Keeping an eye peeled. Looks like one of the dads.
Yeah. Hughes now up over center. He hands the ball off right up the middle. And that is Martin. Martin and Rhodes. They look similar in frame size and and uniform size. I will tell you, Rhodes is the one where, well, they might both be wearing them. I think they're all wearing them. If you look closely, Dan, look at all the socks for the Pleasant Valley Vikings. They're all USA flags.
Oh, nice.
Honoring our military here tonight. That's a class act. Quick pass, left-hand side by Hughes, and he overthrows his man, incomplete.
Looks like there was some confusion. And it looked like Marks was cutting in, and he thought he was going to cut out. That's to the post or to the flag.
So if you just slide this down like that,
yep,
it'll
do
update. It'll update for you.
Okay.
And then we'll get what we can. Do it every couple of seconds.
Yuba City 26, River Valley 23.
Same play. This time it's good. Pass complete. Left-hand side. Short gain. Kabir Marks. And they're going to give him a first down on that. Nice job.
Boo. I always think the Planet of the Apes is going to come out.
Or some big dude screaming at me going, "What's in your wallet?"
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, Ramage has got his headset off. He looks happy.
He does look happy. That's nice to see. Handoff, right-hand side. He's hit immediately. Short gain right there. Martin, the ball carrier. He was hit hard by Jake Schrader, and Schrader bounced right off of him. Ball now at the, looks like the 25-yard line. Joseph Shuffleberger covering this game here tonight for the Chico ER. That's Brother Bill's newspaper. He's doing a good job. Martin again up the middle, right-hand side, over tackle, short gain. Gains less than a handful of yards right there. It'll be third down and about 2.
And brought down is Schrader.
Yeah, Schrader brings him down.
Schrader brings him down, number 33.
I think it's his grandmother right over here next to us. Around the left-hand side, that's going to be enough for a first down. Good run.
That's Crum.
Crum, their kicker. That's going to be a first down for the Vikings. That game you're looking at right there is Anderson and West Valley.
Oh, okay. And here's TJ Holmes. Foothill fakes a trap. Foothill up 21-14 over Chico.
4:28 left in the third period there.
Wow.
I think the Foothill game next week at Shasta High School is going to be pretty impressive. Martin cuts back. Now he's got trouble. That was a bad cut.
Oh.
I mean, he should have kept going. He cut to the left, and Riley involved in the stop there.
There's NorCal scores. Now it'll just stay right here.
That's old stuff. That's just them warming up for the game. Be second down for the Vikings.
Let's go to the latest.
There you go.
There we go. Enterprise 42-28. Paradise.
Handoff goes up the middle. Great run and a touchdown for PV. Martin makes it look easy. Touchdown for the Vikings.
You knew Martin was going to get in there sooner or later.
So that'll make it 49-13. Extra point coming up. 3:57 left to play. Look at the clock ticking. Why is that?
It's just going to keep on running now because it's such a lead.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Yeah, they'll just keep it running.
There's going to be one heck of a celebration tonight.
Oh, yeah.
In the Shasta Wolves community.
The Willow Honkers 49 over the Pierce Bears, 49-6.
Extra point, they're lining up to kick it. Their extra point kicker is Caden Crum. There's the snap, low snap. They place it down, they get it down. The kick is perfect, it's up and it's good, and that'll make it 49-14, 3:11 left to play, and we will be right back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
I feel if you can come here and run good, you can go anywhere and win, so that's what brings us here every Saturday.
The Red Bluff Outlaws return to the Pauline Davis Pavilion for another exciting season of racing. For schedule and information, go to rboutlaws.com.
This is Gary Hoffman at Shasta Physical Therapy. You are listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Well,
Gary Hoffman.
I want to tell you a little something about our photographer, Mike Daly. He is on the sideline every single week at one game or another. Tonight, he took the night off to spend it with Lonnie.
Yeah.
His beautiful bride that I was happy to marry the two. Hey, by the way, Mike, I want to let you know that your marriage certificate is now on record with the Shasta County Courthouse. You guys are officially married, and since you got rid of all the kids tonight, you may now kiss the bride.
And you're in trouble now.
And Mike will be at our house at 7 o'clock in the morning, and we'll roll out and head for San Jose after a big, healthy
And
breakfast.
nobody's going to say he's got one word for you. Half.
Yeah, that's right. Your life is changed forever, my friend. 49-14, 1:42 left to play, and look at, man, the celebration is going to go bazonkers after this. All right, Marino Camillo takes it at the 12-yard line. He goes to the front, goes to the middle, cuts back to the right, breaks one tackle. He's got a gang tackle now following it up, and he's down at about the 29-yard line.
And, you know, really all Shasta has to do is just take a kneel on the ball. And the clock continues to run.
And we've got a PV player down, and that's probably just going to run it out right there. No, they will stop the clock.
They will stop the clock there, 1:11. And it looks like
number 81 of the Vikings is down on his hands and knees.
That's Alden Finney. Looks like Chico went 3 and out. Foothill takes over. Joseph Shuffleberger.
Yep, he's here. He works with Brother Bill at the Enterprise Record, the Chico ER. They run a fine newspaper. If you're ever browsing through it or on their website, look for anything by Bill Husa. And you know that photograph
Happy
is
belated
gonna
birthday
be
too, Brother
very
Bill.
Nice. Brother Bill turned the big 54 this week. He's 54 and never been kissed. He's done everything else. We just can't get a girl to kiss him.
Yeah. Looks like Red Bluff leads Central Valley 42-6, 2:30 left in the third quarter. And now the clock's going to run.
1:10 is where it's at. They hand off up the middle, big hole, and a good run right there. About a 7 or 8 yard gain.
That's going to, now they stop the clock with 1:05. And now the referees say, go ahead and continue to run that clock.
And look at, the celebration has not started yet.
Nope, they will not celebrate.
They're going to go nutso when this is over.
And I'm going to get the recorder going because I'm going to need the crowd noise.
Get the sound going, and I'm going to do a video on the play too. 47 seconds.
And
Hand
Chico
end around, right-hand side. He's got a little running room, and he goes all the way up to the 50, 40, now 35, 30. And he's going to go all the way. What a run. And that is Spencer Ramirez getting in the game for a touchdown for the Wolves. How about it?
Wow.
And the clock's just going to run itself out, and this one is going to go crazy.
I am not going to say turn out the lights, but you might as well. Shasta, well-deserved, well played. On a roll. Don't even let up.
Clock is down under 10 seconds, and we're just going to let you watch the celebration. Enjoy the celebration with us. We'll let you hear it. The clock is done, and this football game is over, and the Wolves win 49-14. Just enjoy the celebration for a moment.
Why not?
Wow, what can you say, Dan? What can you say?
55-14. Done, over with.
49, buddy.
Yeah, well, he scored a touchdown there, but they didn't. Well, they're not going to count it.
Well, I'm not sure. The clock was still ticking at the time. Wow. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to go ahead and give them those points, Dan.
Yeah, 55-14. Why not?
They didn't get to the extra point because the clock ran out.
The clock ran out, but you know what?
It was a moot point at the moment. Final score here in Chico. Shasta Wolves 55, Pleasant Valley Vikings 14, and the monkey is off their back.
It is off their back, and what a great team effort by the Shasta Wolves. They played together, and they knew what they had to do. They wanted to accomplish it, and they did. So,
okay, so we'll let them enjoy their celebration. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with the REU postgame show and our player of the game for Hild Collision Center. That's going to be a tough one.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Bud's Jolly Cone is your stop for fun. Passed down through 3 generations, our family-owned and operated shop dishes up delectable hot dogs, tacos,
the latest,
and sandwiches all year round. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays, ride on down to try our famous and mouth-watering 50-cent burgers. When you need to satisfy your sweet tooth, try some soft-serve ice cream or one of our legendary milkshakes, available in over 30 different flavors. We also have a very strong connection to racing and proudly partner with RB Outlaws to offer exciting and fun karting. The heart of our business is, and always will be, family and fun. For delicious food, sweet treats, and memories that will last a lifetime.
Right into Bud's Jolly Cone today, 455 Antelope Boulevard, Red Bluff.
Everybody knows Enterprise picks you up, but can they solve all my transportation needs? Spoiler alert, they can.
You can buy from Enterprise Car Sales.
Sold. Car sharing. That's alarmingly sensible.
We even rent exotics.
That's good, because sometimes Mama wants to drive like a mother. Big trucks are kind of my jam. You guys make me feel so special.
Like a princess?
Exactly. Rent, buy, or share. How can Enterprise pick you up today?
Electric vehicles. We are seeing more of them every day. A new electric car in your driveway makes you eligible for a $1,000 rebate from Reading Electric Utility, REU. Plus, another $500 rebate for your level 2 charger. Did you know that REU's electricity rate for charging is equal to paying $1.08 per gallon of gasoline? Smart, eco-friendly, and super cool. Visit a local dealer today and take one for a spin. Electric vehicle rebates from REU. For information, visit us at reupower.com or call 339-7200. REU and you, powerful together.
This is Defensive Coordinator Kirk Ramage, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
You ready?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Dumbfounded. So they didn't record the points on the board, but the clock was still in regulation of time. So I'm going to say the final score here, Shasta Wolves 55, Pleasant Valley Vikings 14. What a good football game. Everybody's going to be happy tonight. Look at Hunsaker. He's out there talking to his team, and he's happy too. He just said, we raised the bar tonight.
We raised the bar tonight. They have one more thing they need to accomplish, and that is Foothill. Next week at home.
Next Friday night at Thompson Field in Reading. Foothill comes to town. Foothill was leading over Chico 21-14 last time we checked. TJ Holmes will give us that update, but we'll keep you up to date if we get anything else. The REU postgame show I'm telling you what, it's been great all year long, and we want to thank Dave Jackson and the company over there, REU, for being supporters of local athletes. They do it all over the place. And what's that?
Let's go to another break before we
get
to the player of the game, because we need a little bit more time to think about this and analyze this thing, because
it's a tough one.
It's a tough one, but it was a team effort. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a break real quick,
and we'll be right back after this.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Shasta Physical Therapy wants you to know it's your health, it's your recovery, and most importantly, it's your choice. If you require physical therapy because of an injury at work, at home, at play, or when the time comes when you need post-operative rehab, Gary Hoffman and Andy Holcomb at Shasta Physical Therapy have been helping patients since 1993. Taking time to pick the right physical therapist is just as crucial as picking the right physician. At Shasta Physical Therapy, their goal is to help every patient get their life back to normal. For neck, back, arm, leg, foot pain, or post-operative rehab, Shasta Physical Therapy is your choice. Remember, when your physician prescribes physical therapy, ask for Shasta Physical Therapy by name. After all, it's your health, it's your recovery, and it's your choice.
Shasta Physical Therapy. Call 221-1312, 221-1312. Make it your right choice.
For over 50 years, Hild Collision Center is still family-owned and operated. It all started when Art Hild opened his first body shop in 1965. Today known as Hild Collision Center, the North State's most recommended full-service collision repair business. The Hild family is proud to continue business in this great community. Every year brings new changes in many forms, from new vehicle models, training and equipment, new technology in aluminum bodies and frames, computers, airbags, and Pearl Clear Coat paints. You can be assured that the team at Hild Collision Center are the best in class. The Hild Collision Center family would like to say thank you to the North Valley for trusting them with your collision repairs and allowing them to grow and support our community. Hild Collision Center on East Cypress Avenue in Reading. Online at hildcollisioncenter.com or find us on Facebook. Hild Collision Center, where you're always a satisfied customer.
This is head football coach J.C. Hunsaker from Shasta High School, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Well, how appropriate was that? We are here wrapping it up, and what a good football game it was for the Shasta Wolves. The Vikings have been their arch nemesis all 4 years since these guys were freshmen. Seniors have never won, and it's a mental thing.
It is.
And Coach Hunsaker did a lot of really important mental moves and speeches and motivational words, and that's what it took, because sometimes you can get a little bit better at the top of your game with the right words guiding you and motivating you. The Hild Collision Center player of the game. Hild Collision Center supports local athletes, and they make a contribution to the football program here at Shasta after every game. And with the player of the game, they'll get a little award at the end of the year, and then $50 from each game will go to the Shasta High football program. So Hild Collision Center, a very class act. Look for them at hildcollisioncenter.com. Take a free tour of their facility just by going to their website. And Dan, I'm going to let you have the honors of doing the Hild Collision Center player of the game with an explanation.
The player of the game was the whole entire team.
It sure was.
And the whole entire team reflects around one person, and we're glad he's got the monkey off his back. We are actually going to give it to the coaching job of this game, and that is J.C. Hunsaker himself.
Absolutely. He's our guy. Congratulations, Mr. Hunsaker, and your entire coaching staff and everybody that did their part tonight. Everybody did their job. Thanks to everybody who participated, Everyday Fitness, for bringing you this great football game. This is going to be good. Tomorrow, we will come to you live at 2:30. 3 o'clock is kickoff time as the Knights from Shasta College take it down to San Jose City College for a big football game tomorrow. For everybody, for Hunsaker, for Coach Ramage. Nice job, my friend. You guys.
Coach.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice job. Nice job. So for Kirk Ramage, for Hunsaker, for the entire coaching staff, for the Shasta Wolves, and for my partner, Dan Miller, thank you so much for a good night. I'm Gary Moore saying good night from Chico and Pleasant Valley High School. Tune in tomorrow at the Shasta Sports Network.
You've been listening to North State Football on the Shasta Sports Network. Join us each and every Friday and Saturday night for exciting play-by-play action. for the Shasta Wolves and the Shasta College Knights. All games are available for replay on the Shasta Sports Network YouTube channel. All games are property of the Shasta Sports Network and are an exclusive sports broadcast of XS Sports 96.1 FM and on the web at xs961.com.
Yeah. Let me shut this down real quick.